Hold on. I gotta get set up here.
Welcome to Yerba Talks.
Welcome to another history lesson on the one, the only, the Arwen. I am Max, this cat, aka El Gato. And we have Icy Flat, Roger that, and
Yo,
Buff over there. Hello.
what's going on, everybody?
What's up?
Doing well. It's
Happy to see you back.
Monday.
Just another manic Monday
Yes.
or something.
And
Yeah, bud.
we're talking Arwen. Arwen, one of my spirit animals. The other one's Witsit.
Of course, can't leave what's it out.
Sure, you can. He just find his way back, anyways.
My first ever interaction with Arwen, I was like, "Hello, I'm a big fan," and he said, "Then you can send me $50 on PayPal."
Yeah, that's the entry fee.
Yes.
You didn't know that? Oh, okay.
I got a feeling he would settle for 7 or 8 right now.
Yeah. All right. Before we dive into what we came here to do, make sure to do the social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, yes, the corner of your seat, and you'll subscribe to Share Romantic Talks, and that way we can show the love for the channel. So, what do we have in store today, Roger?
I figured, since it's been, I don't know, a little bit more than a month or so since our last one. Hell, it might even be 2. I thought we could check in with some recent events before we get going on the Oakley story.
Okay, perfect. Recent events. All right.
All right. So here, let me present, share screen.
That?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm a little slow today. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm hanging in there. All right, you let me know when you're ready.
Yes, it's showing.
Okay, yeah. I'll just let it play.
Somebody could send me like $7 super chat Rumble. That would be great. Because then I could like out what I've saved up in there. I could really use that. Also, all I need is like $7.
$7.
And some kind of super chat over in Rumble. So if anybody could like spare that, that would be absolutely fantastic.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That's his life these days. And the way he worded it, I have it saved up in there. Rumble's fixed days, so you can only take out $50 minimum. You can't if you get a $10 super chat, you can't take it out until you accumulate $50. So I like how he said save it.
What's funny is that is the exact description. Whenever I talk about the high-tech hobo, that is it. That's just the thing. It's what Witsit does. It's what Oakley does. Love it.
Yeah. See, the fact is he has some revolving income that comes in via very small amount via Patreon. He's got a couple of like long-term subscribers, but very, very small. Yeah, very, very small. I want to say like, correct me if I'm wrong, Roger. It's like $5 a month, something like that.
It's like very small. It might even be 10. I never went through the process of signing up for it, but I know there's 2 people there. One of them's an idiot named Skeptic 396 or something or other, and the other name escapes me right now. I can't think of it.
there's kind of a running theory that he wears the sad, pathetic look, like the sweater with the holy elbows and just the matted hair and the overall general very. I mean, the dude's like, he's a charming, good-looking fella, but like he lets himself go before. No, I'm kidding. By the way, he lets himself go before he takes all the makeup off, just runs himself through a water dirt bath, before he jumps on stream to just to really sell the part that he needs, someone to really just give him all their quarters and nickels and dimes and whatever they pay over there. But that's the idea anyway.
Niken, $7 Canadian says, you're welcome. Thank you. And then Basil for $7 American says,
sorry. I just noticed that Boomer Mac showed up. So I was like, wanted to say hello. This guy, love this guy. Love Buck too.
Wow, he dressed up and everything. So nice.
Yeah, got all dressed up in my agent suit, especially for the visit, guys. Yeah.
Hey, everyone.
Awesome. Where are we gonna go next? We're doing recent streams. Okay, now my shit froze. I see. You got anything to play quick while I reboot my YouTube?
Yeah, maybe I can throw on a little bit of something. So,
if not, there's always, this.
When you say that, yeah, I am the citation. Get the fuck out of here, dipshit.
Dude, I found even a better one of those. While we're playing something later, I'll show you one of the people in our community actually has a small channel and has a fantastic citation clip. So I'll get that to you before the end.
Okay.
Let's see, date. Sorry, I wasn't prepared.
Oh, it's okay. I'm almost there. Everything's reloaded.
Well, I think
it's okay.
Were we getting into?
No. I got one more thing I'd like everybody to see before we get into the story of it. I'm just waiting for it to load. Every time I've got StreamYard up, my YouTube just snails along. So I'm very sorry for this.
It's so good.
Why is it loading that?
Okay. While we do that, people can send their fluids.
That's right.
Yeah, please don't wait for us. Drop your links in the Foundry. Yeah. Especially Jamie there.
I'll get.
You always got to give him a shout out. You always got to give him a shout out when we do these.
Jamie's channel is linked in the description of the video because I didn't forget. Yay me. Okay, hold on.
Seems fine with Brenda, but can't do this for Mattoon. I don't know. Maybe he's in love with Mattoon or something. And who knows? Maybe that's actually literally real. Like, that sounds like a ridiculous joke, right? But maybe it's real. Maybe he's secretly a faggot. Maybe he's secretly in love with Mattoon. I don't know, man.
Why am I getting double audio? There we go.
Racism when they are the most disgustingly racist people ever. They're fundamentally racist and they just accuse others of exactly what they are. I hate them so thoroughly that I'd be inclined to just literally say, yes, I am pro-racist. I just want to turn back policy 300 years. Only because of them.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. How crazy is that? He gets a little bit more deep into why, but
if they go away, if they fucking die off or they just flee or something, then I'll just be like, okay, we can get back to normal. We can actually just be normal, not racist again. But because they are around, I am ultra pro-racism. And I'll get back to normal again. I'll start to just be normal again and what I actually believe in. But as long as those people are out there, then yes, I am pro-racism. That's right. I'm for the white race. White supremacy, yes, absolutely.
No.
Yeah. And I'm not even fully.
No, Arwen, no.
Yeah.
No, bad.
This was
bad.
this was just a couple of weeks ago. He went off on something about Marxists and then started going on about
Oh,
how the white people are superior at just about everything and everything. So
which
just to give
white?
everybody, um, he didn't specify. If I let this play just another 10 seconds, he's about to say he's not even fully white and deserves abuse for that.
Can you maximize the video by chance, Roger?
Yeah, sure.
Might make it easier for everyone to see.
My bad.
Ah,
Beautiful.
It was better when it wasn't maximized.
I know.
Be white. Yeah, I'd be discriminated against. And I'm okay with that. Because I deserve it.
no,
Because I'm not pure white. Yeah?
no.
So fuck you. I am pro racism. I think the white race is superior. I had one on the other day. Like Jin. Jin is a Nigerian.
Okay, he's talking about Jin CBR1.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess because he has a friend that's of African descent, or he's okay with saying these things because he's not really talking about everybody because he's got a black guy friend. He's one of
No,
those.
Arwen. And you wonder why you're no longer on the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boy.
he sort of switched gears, didn't he, Roger? After he considered that there were other people in his community that were not going to be thrilled with his little tirade.
Yeah, the next couple of days he spent in retrospect trying to walk it back desperately. I made sure a few people in his favorite visiting hole in Discord got a copy of this, and they're just kind of waiting to drop a bomb on him next time he goes off on one of his high horse morality rants. So they're just gonna, you know who's gonna drop it too. Same guy that dropped the last one I sent. And there was a big fight there. There's a lot of people in Earth Awakenings that don't like this guy. And they're not easy, to find. Or pardon me, they're not hard to find. So I just make sure they get some of his highlights and lay in wait for them to use it.
Well, Jamie says when he was mod on FED, loads of Oakley fans complained about his degeneracy.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll eventually get to his mod fiascos as we go. I just wanted to give everybody, an update as to where he's been the last little while since we all spoke.
Or poor Arwen.
Yeah.
David made hopefully you saw it already, but a new Arwen emoji. It's Arwen with his crossbow and says, "Try me." Love that.
Very nice.
So
David's makes some really good shit, man. I really like that
yeah.
Flatsoid video that he made. Plus all the other art that he's into. Really creative.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna drop his channel link here in a second.
Well, what was the reason why Arwen left the Oakley show?
I got a clip, but we can cover that, but I have it a little further on down the playlist.
Oh, okay.
I was going to try to build that, for years, this was more or less Nathan Oakley's lapdog and I guess beating stick for many years. And Arwen was okay with that. He developed a relationship with everybody else on the panel. And for the most part, at least on the surface level, they liked him. I mean, Adam Meakin made all of the graphics for his current makeup for FED. Brian's Logic went to bat for him, I don't know, countless amount of times. About the only person he ever had real friction with for the entirety of his stay there was Neil. And to this day, they still go at it. So,
Joe Pesci.
Yes, the Joe, because he was fighting for real estate on Oakley's lap, and neither one of them wanted to fucking give way. Yeah,
there's two laps. Well, there's one lap. They could have shared like leg. They could have shared the lap. One grab the left leg, one grab the right leg.
Yes, they could cuddle. make some
Yeah.
room,
Yeah,
pack
Yeah.
it together a little
his
bit.
lower body strength is subpar, so there should have been room. I don't know if Niels is a big man or a strong man or whatever, but
Neil's tiny.
oh well, then what the fuck are we doing here? I mean, yeah, they
I
should
think
already.
we need an animation to picture this better.
No, it's still friction.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that started playing. So yeah, like I said, Nathan and Arwen got along famously. You know, they would even bond over psychotic things like the clip I'm about to play.
Okay.
No, it's still friction.
I know I'm not saying it's not friction. I'm just saying that the force might make it, that it's almost not going to affect anything. So it would not be subjected to any push of any reference frame.
Just
with
out of
air.
interest, any people who've ever worked with a gun ever do they need to worry about the wind? Does it just cut?
Yeah.
Does it just cut through that and ignore it completely because of aerodynamics now? Can't get any higher than that.
No,
Wait, what?
no, but
Yeah, sure. That's Nathan's impression of a high voice, but anyways, I've heard him.
No,
do that
no, but
plenty of
right,
times
what
before.
he was saying that if you have wind, you have to mind where you're shooting.
Yeah,
If there's
they're.
wind between you and the target.
That's what they're trying to discuss, but towards the end of the clip, it gets pretty dark. You'll see. What I mean.
Okay.
definitely not on the short range. It's not wind is not going to be an issue. But if you're going to be doing long range shots, yeah, of course.
So if you were firing a bullet in a hurricane, you got no issues, right?
Depends on how much range you're going to be firing over.
10 yards.
How far is that in meters?
10 meters.
Right. Well, you're going to have some.
story?
Yeah, you're going to have some deflection, I guess.
Right,
No.
here we go.
I don't know. I've never actually fired a gun.
Boom. Boom. That'll be the end of that then. Boom. Go on. Who is it in Discord? Is it Darren?
If I ever go to the United States, I'm going to be testing Coriolis.
Look, Arwen's pissed.
Yeah, mate.
Let it out, Arwen. Go on.
I said if I'm ever going to go to the United States, I'm going to be doing so much Coriolis tests with guns. Going to have a huge amount of fun with that.
Arwen wants to
Oh
feel
my,
the
no.
warm, soothing lead leave his hand. Anyway, go ahead, Brian. Darren, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah. No,
yeah.
Arwen with guns sounds like a bad idea from the start. No, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dowdy's testing Coriolis in the situation that he's trying to lay out in his own mind.
What I was thinking is that if you shoot a hurricane from 10 meters away, you kill it, right?
Something like that. I thought you needed to be Chuck Norris, but the rules could have changed.
Yeah, hurricanes avoid Chuck Norris. I'm pretty sure it's a law.
What a ridiculous conversation, right? Would a bullet be deflected by a hurricane? Well, duh. Seems like the most obvious answer ever.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking back to that. How he said if he ever came to the United States, can you imagine being in the airplane seat next to him on a transatlantic flight?
Oh,
That would on a full flight. So you couldn't switch chairs. You couldn't switch
Yeah.
seats. Imagine that. Oh my God. Torture.
Yeah, his elbow would keep coming right through his sweater and touching you.
Oh God.
No.
The smell.
The stench.
The smell. I mean, especially if he's wearing that particular sweater.
What do you mean? What else would he be wearing? I don't think there's any.
I think he has two of them, right?
Well, yeah. So it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Or that
white
fucking
t-shirt, or
that's not white anymore, dude. That used to be
sorry.
white. Yeah.
He's got two identical holes, so he could put one on backwards and look sort of semi-normal with a few tattered bits.
Jesus. He recently, although we haven't seen them, went to go and get pants, which we thought, I at least I did. I thought it was extremely amusing because he said he made an appointment to go and get them, and
he went to a tailor. He went to a pants tailor.
Oh my God!
At the Goodwill.
Do you really think he gets measured like a man?
I won't go there, but no.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let me see here. I'm gonna stop sharing, then I'll reshare again because I don't know what order these things are jumped to.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
I mean, have you heard that there is a recording of, I think it's Lyndon B. Johnson, and he's requesting the tailor to leave an extra inch because the trousers squeeze his balls or something like that, and in the zone of the bunghole. Pretty fun call to hear a president.
Oh, really?
Well, no,
No, it's actually true. Yes, it's a recording. If you haven't heard it, it's Lyndon B. Johnson Taylor. It's really funny.
I will have to Google that after this.
Me too.
Yes.
Give me the
line up
summary,
the
will
next
you,
one?
Roger.
The one I'm lining up. Oh no, okay, no. I'll jot it down in specific detail for you, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Let me know when
But
you're
also
ready.
maybe for the one yeah.
Sorry?
Maybe the one that you're lining up. Are we
Yeah, I haven't hit play yet. What we're gonna do now is
sorry.
we're gonna get to Max's earlier question as to why. And I mean, I'm kind of skipping over a lot here. There's stuff in the middle, but in order to find these things, not only we have to search entire back catalog of Arwen's entire library, but FEDs, and it's simply too much. I mean, there's a good number of people on this panel now who kind of know what happened, and if Buck or Mac would like to mention anything specific before the fallout, now would be that time, because I'm about to get into what happened.
Cool.
No, I can't watch FED, mate. So I don't know what happened.
How about you, Buck? Anything stand out?
Sorry, I was away. What were you asking?
If I'm skipping over a lot here to get to the bulk of what I actually have prepared, and I'm about to queue up where the fight began, and I just wanted to know if you could add, if you could add anything to preface it, and because I know that it wasn't just a one-off; it was a build-up. So
yeah, it was a build-up. Arwen just snapped eventually. It was great.
Yeah, and that's what we're about to get into here. The clip I'm going to play is the last straw. You'll hear what Nathan Oakley says to him, and I'm going to pause it after that, because what I've done is I've edited out a good chunk of the middle until they realize that he's left. So I'll address that when we get to it.
Give me 1 second. Basil for $5. That is legendary LBJ tapes. Yes, it is 100% real. It's fantastic. Go ahead, Roger.
All right.
Too much to keep up. We've only been into it for 17 seconds. I'm still almost getting interrupted immediately by my own panel. It's not like they can't hear my enthusiasm level going through the roof. It definitely requires Neil to interrupt. Go ahead.
It wasn't Neil, it was me, damn it. And this guy is horrendous. This is like one of the worst trolls.
Thank you. That's such wonderful color commentary while I'm pointing out that he's actually defying the definition of science. I really need a color commentary on how bloody useless he is when I'm commenting on what he actually says, Arwin. Thank you. You carry on.
You're welcome.
No color commentary. I'm sick of dealing with the comments about it, Arwin. People bitching about you. I'm just going to be blunt from now on. People hate your color commentary.
That being an accidental tribute to the Globe. And then there's CC, the star of today's Point and Laugh project. He's like...
Right, so you're poisoning the well fallacy that you're going to be dealing with a clown shoes before you've even put him on screen. So this guy has done nothing but riddle his video with fallacies. We're only 25 seconds in.
Okay. What you've seen there is Arwen went completely silent. About 5 to 10 seconds after that, you heard a ding ding. That was Arwen leaving the call. He didn't say anything. Yeah, he didn't say anything at the time. He just fucking dropped. And normally with Arwen, it's fucking instant rage. So that was a little peculiar. Took about 5 minutes for them to notice what happened. I won't let all of this play, but I'll let a good chunk of it play so you get an idea of how Oakley tried to backpedal.
Owen has left your show.
How can you know
Thanks,
without
Neil.
measurement? How can you
All right,
actually
Neil.
know? Honestly,
It's because it's clear that if I was swallowing a big gulp of cherry coke, it's because I've just told him off. I'm in a bad mood. I've had very little sleep, and I'm constantly I've told Arwin this. He knows. I expressed my annoyance at constant barrages of people moaning about him. Neil, listen up. Whipping boy number 2, you're here now, aren't you? Get plenty of emails about you, plenty of messages about you too. So now Arwin's
That's
gone.
good. Keep them coming.
He was keeping you out the firing line, so I don't know why you've highlighted his dropping from the call after getting told off. Who do you think's next?
I just laughed because of Joe Pesci.
Yeah, did you hear that though?
Yeah.
Whipping boy number 2, he calls him, and Neil perks up like, is it pegging
Oh,
time?
it's me. It's me.
Yep. He's tapping on my shoulder. My
Yeah,
boy.
it's my time to shine, motherfuckers.
What an honor. What an honor. I'm
Oh,
happy for him, you know?
I can let this ride a little bit longer. I mean, it's nothing, bad
It's
that gets
nothing.
said. I mean, Brian ends up calling him a genius a couple of times, which still fucking boggles my mind. But after that, the big guns come out in the next clip. But the next clip's like, we got to cover 17 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that play. And if you want me to stop it, just get my attention. I'll turn my volume down a little bit here so I can hear you guys.
Okay.
All right. So do you want me to stop this now and start the next, or just let this go for a few more minutes?
Let it go.
attacking Arwen. I mean, other than a bit of Baldwin that's out of line there and again, Arwen is a totally epic part of the show. Arwen is a genius. I don't know what the problem is with Arwen.
The problem with Arwen is he's having a hard time of it, and it's affecting him, and that is affecting how he behaves online in a negative way, and that means that he's being less and less likable. And as a friend, I want to resolve that. Now, I've tried to appeal to him in terms of, I've got this. I wanted to do this yesterday on the introspection show. Not just specifically for Arwen, but I wanted him to take part, and he didn't even take part. Maybe that's partially why I'm a bit annoyed at him. It's because all of us are bearing our innermost, telling an audience, how we've reflected on ourselves in terms of our bad behaviour. Arwen stayed silent the whole show. I'm not saying he's better or worse than any of us, or he's less or more.
Yeah, what happened? The one time he did pipe up to say something, Oakley ended off his little assault on him with the words, "People hate your color commentary." And without even giving Arwen a chance to speak, he continued playing the video. Like, I mean, why wouldn't Arwen speak? You treat him like shit. No, whatever. Arwen's Arwen. I'm fucking defending him or anything like that. I'm just saying, I'm trying to understand Oakley's bullshit here. And
it's a tough situation because Arwen doesn't generally get my sympathy, but then Oakley, fuck Oakley. So
yeah,
tough to decide.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll stop sharing this for now. I see you got anything clipped?
I was gonna say, I think what we're kind of laying out here is sort of the dynamic that Arwen and Oakley had. They sort of fostered this brotherly sort of bond. And this is from Arwen's perspective. Oakley just sees him as a plug and play device that's kind of functional right now. Whenever it stops working, he's going to discard it. But they had this understanding at the beginning that and I haven't been here near as long as these guys, but from what I gather, Arwen was a part of FED, the show that Oakley runs every morning, and he has an after show and everything. But anyways, the show he runs every morning, Arwen used to pop in, and then Arwen found that he had a conflict, I guess, in his schedule or something or another. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Roger, but he had to change his schedule to where it sort of overlapped with Oakley, and that was kind of the start of a rift in their relationship. And then kind of a lot of people were already annoyed with Arwen about how he would block people that were not necessarily saying anything bad, but they were basically kind of demeaning to Arwen in a way. And it sort of got under Oakley's skin, and then it just was kind of the beginning of the end of their relationship, and it was kind of a wild, like, up and down sort of roller coaster about how they came to, they were really good friends at some point, and then at some point it just kind of hit the fan.
Roger, didn't it start when Arwen started doing the early bird show? Didn't he start getting like some friction there with Oakley?
I mean, Buck or Matt can correct me here if I'm wrong, but he was doing the early bird show as a warm up to Nathan's show.
Right.
And he started to get super chats. And once Nathan saw that, he started to put the kibosh on it. And what happened is a little bit gray. I don't know if Nathan started to go on a little earlier to compete with Arwen, or whether he made Arwen stop. One of these two guys would know better than I do.
Because that's what I heard. And then Nathan started doing his own pre-show.
Arwen's been doing his streams for such a long time. They've been clashing a long time if they clash. But I think the time it broke the camel's back was, when we had the difference in time zones change, and it was a week overlap between the Dutch going one way an hour in the UK. So they were literally clashing at that point, maybe. I can't see it being any other time. And sometimes Arwen wouldn't leave his own show and join Oakley's until he was good and ready. Do you know what I mean? You know what Arwen's like. He rocks up when he wants, and he'd carry on his own stream till he felt like it. So I don't know. Really don't know if that was the cause of it.
But yeah, there was it definitely had to do with the overlap, and it had to do with money. I distinctly remember. Yeah, I distinctly remember that being a problem for Oakley, which is strange because it was Arwen's channel.
So you mean Arwen was getting super chats on his own show?
Yes.
And Oakley, why would
was
Oakley
jealous?
Just
he wanted the money. He's a
It
greedy.
could have. This is what it is. All right, you ready for this? It could have been money that they could have saved until it was time for FED to start his show, for Oakley to receive more influx of money, right? Like, they would have had extra money had it not been for Arwen cutting them off at the front, even though it was a pre-show. That's got to be like what his idea was. His mentality is like, they only have so much discretionary income, and if they can't give it all to me, then I have a problem with that.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Jamie in the chat, he might be able to fill us in, or if I've gotten that right, then there's no need. But what I've got,
Arwen started the early bird show as it was originally the precursor to FED.
Yes, there you go. Like I said, he knows a little bit more about the older days than I do. Charlie Welch, I see him in chat too. We call him Papa Smurf. He's been around before time, and we love him. Got to keep him medicated at nighttime, otherwise he gets cranky. But
so, did Oakley not always have a pre-show?
No.
Not to the best of my knowledge, no. That was introduced to run alongside Arwen's.
Got it.
So he would get the both the pre-show
and the views.
Actual show. Yeah. Basil says for $5, reach out to Decoding the Gurus podcast. You should have one of them on. Okay, hold on. Ooh, I'll check the
Spin. I don't know if you're presenting anything.
Oh, okay. Let me
now it would be that time, because the next little bit that I got going on is long.
I think what I can do here is I can kind of lay out sort of Arwen's feelings towards Nathan Oakley, at least prior to the split. It might be appropriate to kind of show people some of Arwen's thoughts and general concerns about how him and Nathan get along. I've got it queued up, I think.
Right.
Remember it. Would my mom?
So this right here is this is just a lead in. It's about so he's shirtless. It's a little bit hard on the eyes, but it's about if Arwen's late mother, how she would feel about Oakley. This will kind of lead us into everything
Would
else.
my mom have liked Nathan? No. Nathan would make her feel very uncomfortable. My mom probably would have continued to have like admission problems. Like can't admit things to herself was a big problem. And yeah, somebody like Nathan like really pushes buttons of people that have that. So no, my mom wouldn't have liked him.
Yeah. So he's defending Nathan, but he's also just kind of setting the stage about how things would have been. And she had been passed at some point. This is sort of a little bit of a side lore, but he's lost. I think he lost his mother to cancer. Is that right, Roger?
Yeah, he did.
But yeah. So and that was kind of a really weird happenstance of how all that came to be.
How are you feeling? Member stream. Hey Nathan.
Let me pause that for a sec. But yeah, it was a little bit of a weird sort of relationship that they had, especially getting closer and closer to when she passed. I think he sort of resented her, or they had an issue. I don't know if you guys, either Buck or Mac or Roger, want to expand on any of that before I just jump more into this. But it was a little bit of a weird situation.
He couldn't stand her towards the end, and I've got a clip of him more or less saying that he's glad that she got cancer.
No.
Okay.
No.
I got the clip. I'll play it for you right now if you want to judge it.
Let's keep that.
Every time I, have ever started to fucking feel bad or, question, should I be doing this to this guy? I play that fucking clip, and it reminds me that, yeah, this guy's a fucking piece of shit. Who wishes that on their own mom? Even if she had her own fucking problems, that's your mom. She gave birth to you. She cared for you. She did what she could for you. And she's at her end. And this is how you are with her.
Some people don't have that, and he sort of doesn't give a shit, and so it just makes it that much worse. That even with the problems, it's your own flesh and blood, and he would talk bad about her on stream. I mean, I think that's the least I could say about it, but wasn't a good situation. So I hate to hear that, but what I'm going to jump into real quick. This is a 2-minute clip, but it's just kind of like Arwen sort of before the split, just talking nicely about Nathan and some of the comments that he would bring up from time to time. It was just kind of lay the land, I think, for what Roger will share later.
How are you feeling, man? Are you gonna do FED? Oh, Nathan says he's gonna do a member stream later. A members only stream. I mean, Nathan said that he was gonna do like a members only stream later on, but not an actual live stream. He's got like some ear issues. And I mean, Nathan, I don't think he really takes me that serious either. But he is like a friend to me, and extremely forgiving. And
it's a good moment of realization from Arwen there, though, that like Arwen really doesn't contribute much. He sort of parrots other people that he hears, right? It doesn't matter if the topic's political, if it's flat earth, if it's this, if it's that. The dude generally, it doesn't generate an original thought. He just regurgitates it. That's why when he gets pressed, even like the slightest little press, the dude melts. He absolutely melts because he has nothing, and he's just been repeating what other people have told him. So, do you have something, Max?
No, the times I've heard him say stuff that is not just the parroting someone else. I've heard him just say the dumbest shit.
Yeah, if he's not parroting someone, he'll decorate it in like really fruitful language to try and disguise the fact that he has no idea what he's talking about. Sort of like the Mr. Sensible stream that we are.
Oh my, that was insane.
He likes to come
and
up
all
with
that.
his own catchphrases.
But
sorry.
He likes to come up with his own catchphrases, like non-looping, holographic, local, whatever.
Yeah.
AKA.
Pac-Man, waka 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 waka.
That's what that means.
Yeah, they're just so out there that it's hard to even argue with them. Like,
yeah, because you don't know where to start, right? Like, and we use the term sometimes of like word salad, right? And I think that it's used in two different contexts. One is like to do with someone that has Alzheimer's, and it's not really what we're sort of referring to when we talk about people that just might glue concepts together and words that are used in different areas of life, and they try to stitch them together in a way that sounds coherent, and it's just gobbledygook. It's just like esoteric principles that are all glued together and done so in a way that's meant to be dishonest, right? Like there are definitely complex topics, like in the debate about flat Earth or globe Earth, about relativity or what have you, but not on the surface. On the surface, you ought to be able to kind of explain the ideas in a way that can make sense, at least to the other person that you're debating. And so then he likes to do that. He likes to use the language, kind of the really decorative language that Buck was referring to, I think, and make his own little quips or phrases or whatever to just completely make the conversation irrelevant.
and if you mention to him that someone used one of his phrases, he gets so excited. Like, obviously no one ever does, but if you just pretend that they do, he'll like demand to know where, and he'll be so proud of himself. It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah, that's nice.
I had a debatism with Brenda, so that's just funny. I mean, that's just funny to me. Like, I don't really want to watch it, to be fair. Like, I mean, maybe Nathan will. I bet Nathan will not review it because, I mean, Brenda is like very unpleasant to listen to.
I just plugged this in because I thought it was funny while I was searching for Nathan clips. It's always comes up. It doesn't matter if I'm looking at Arwen or if we're looking at any other people. Brenda's name always finds its way into the mix, and they just
stalks their nightmares.
Yeah, it's funny. So
I do. Well, what I really do appreciate it for is the refined vernacular. It's like they're all getting, especially Nathan's, just like improving the way to say things. I simply responded to what was being said, Steamy Traveler. Yeah? I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your position. Yeah? Bullying. Yeah? And I'm tired of you whining about Nathan supposedly doing that too. Yeah? It's never gonna become this sensitive, feely thing. Yeah? Things do get rough here. I call things as I see them, right to people's face in the chat, that is. I'd be a little bit more careful in actual person because, yeah, people don't respond well to that. But I fucking well do that here. I do that. I say it.
Say that again, Roger.
Because I would fucking swing at him and he knows it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be careful, feely about anything. I address things immediately. No reservation. I will say exactly how I feel about it.
Okay. I'm so scared, Arwen. ISIS Pin for $2 says hearts in the chat for Brenda. Yes. I love when they bring up just randomly their just phobia.
Maybe you're just sick of
running
I thought
Brenda in a debate.
Yeah, Arwen was being considerate about you talking to Brenda here for a second, but then he interrupted. So, what's up, Brenda? How are you?
Me, Steamy Traveler. Have you ever considered that you're just kind of sick of me? Maybe you don't want to follow me every day anymore. Maybe you just need to move on, because this strain, you can't handle it very well. This is not your arena. You don't like flat Earth debates either.
All right.
See, the guy that he's going on about is a really good friend of mine. We speak. I don't want to say daily, but we a couple times a week. It goes by the name of
Traveler.
Yeah, dude. This guy has epic level proportions of driving Arwen up the fucking wall. He's produced some of the finest screenshots from their Skype and Teams conversations that, bar none, within the members of our server. Like, I have a screenshot. I should have brought it with me, but in a chat of Arwen actually admitting that he's a fucking loser, and even if he got a job, he'd still be a fucking loser. And
I've seen that.
Yeah, And me, I don't have the patience for stuff like that. But Steamy, he's tactful, he's patient, and love you, buddy.
The only other thing, Roger,
Castle for
excuse me,
$5
go ahead.
says the majesty of the American presidency. Hold on, let me grab that. 1 second. Sorry, go ahead, I see Spain.
Well, I was just going to say the only thing that I wanted to show that might help Roger leading into his video is Arwen. He used to kind of end his show right before we discussed it earlier that he was the lead in to Oakley's show, and it didn't take me long to kind of find all of the little clips where he said, "All right, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick." I only did it like a 2.5 minute little montage of him saying he's wrapping up right before Oakley, but they had a bond. They had a bond, and he really respected Oakley. It didn't go both ways, clearly, and kind of Oakley would just keep him buttered up to be there for maybe just to help drive some traffic. That my best guess is that sometimes what these guys do is they'll find people that are controversial or just silly or don't make great points, but are very, very staunch in their views and sort of the way that he is, but will just sort of drive traffic there to be haters to some degree. But when it starts to take away from Oakley, like that's when it becomes a problem, I think. So
I respect my authority.
Yeah.
This is what Basil sent me. Hold on.
We're not getting audio, I don't think. Or are we?
I'm sorry?
I'm not getting audio. Are you guys getting audio?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hold on.
No, sir.
Okay.
There.
Ago, it's a kind of a light brown and a light green, rather soft green and soft brown. Now I need about 6 pairs for summer wear. I need about 6 pairs to wear around in the evening when I come in from work. And I can send you a pair. I want them a ½ inch larger in the waist than they were before, except I want 2 or 3 inches of stuff left back in there so I can take them up. I vary 10 to 15 pounds a month. So leave me at least 2.5, 3 inches in the back where I can let them out or take them up, and make these a ½ inch bigger in the waist. Make the pockets at least 1 inch longer. My money and my knife, everything fall out. Wait just a minute. Hello? Hello. Now, another thing, the crotch down where your nuts hang is always a little too tight. So when you make them up, give me 1 inch that I can let out there, because they cut me. They're just like riding a wire fence. These are almost...
Thank you, Mr. President. That is just... I mean, stuff like that is what makes me go, America! Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are some of the outros, if I can have the screen, and then I'll let Roger.
Gonna join the Flat Earth debates over at Nathan Oakley 9080 channel, which is already started up for like 12 minutes. Hope to see you there in the chat, and until the next video, keep it flat. On a Wednesday, and I'm going to join the Flat Earth debates over at Nathan Oakley 9080 channel, which has already been started up for like 10 minutes or something. Thursday, and I'm going to join the Flat Earth debates over at Nathan Oakley 9080 channel, which should start up in just about 2 minutes or something. Hey, Luna loves you. Hope to see you all there in the chat, and until the next video, keep it flat. Yes, I'll be back tomorrow with Flat Earth Early Bird number 1725 on a Wednesday, and I'm going to join Flat Earth debates over at Nathan Oakley 9080 channel, which has already started up for a few minutes.
What are we at, guys? We're getting close to what, 2,600, something like that.
Why is he naked?
It was the heat wave. He takes his shirt off and streams his frail body when it gets hot. Yeah.
Or he fans that fucking white t-shirt constantly, and the heat makes him extra grumpy. There's nothing quite like Arwen Rage when it's heat induced.
Eggshell white at best. Yeah.
Hope to see you there in the chat, and until the next video, keep it flat. Right. I'll be back tomorrow with Flat Earth Early Bird number 1726 on a Thursday. And I'm going to join the Flat Earth debates over at Nathan Oakley 9080 channel, which should start up any minute now. Hope to see you there in the chat. And until the next video, keep it flat. Right, so I'll be back tomorrow with Flat Earth Early Bird number 1727 on a Thursday, is it?
Oh my.
No, wait, it is Thursday. On a Friday. Hope to see you all there. And of course, I'm going to join the Flat Earth debates over at Nathan Oakley 9080 channel. Which...
All right.
That was it. It was just sort of him being a simp for Oakley, right? So they had something special as far as Arwen was concerned.
Who knows how special? That's the. But keep it flat.
Keep it flat.
That's right.
Yes.
We got Palm Downs in the chat, so that works. So Roger, what's the lead in for your long form?
Okay, well, like I said, we left off with what I was showing was Oakley basically telling him that people hate his contribution to FED. So what he did was he went live immediately on his own channel, and like I said, I'm going to try to let this play for about 17 minutes. At any time that you guys want me to stop, pause it, whatever, so we can discuss, please say something. That way, I'm not just running this straight on your channel.
Okay.
Okay, so
for a bit. Let's see who shows up.
So right now he's fuming under
Steamy Traveler. Hello.
Steamy's everywhere.
After show, another show. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen from now on. So the early bird show is gonna start 2 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekdays, and then it's gonna continue on until 4 p.m. Amsterdam time, and that's how it's gonna be from now on.
You tell him, take no shit, buddy.
Because I'm fucking done with Nathan's garbage.
Oh, and you want to compete. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he just basically tried to tell his audience, that, from this time to this time is when FED's on, and going forward, I'm going to be that too. I should say that right now he's waiting for people to show up. There's no point in you putting on a performance if there's no audience.
How many does he get any viewers at all anymore?
No, us.
Yeah, that is not actual viewers that are not just people.
The odd time.
He does get what, Roger? There's been a couple here and there that'll pop in, and they'll talk to him for a while, but normally it'll get interrupted. and then there are stretches of days. I'm talking about 6-7 days of nobody chatting, just Arwen saying good morning and thanks for watching. That's literally the only 2 messages in the chat box.
Yeah.
Jamie says he hasn't turned up on time even once or followed through with any of the threats he's ever made.
That sounds about right.
My buddy Zepp is there. Squad, Zepp, bro. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming.
The idea of holding his show hostage, that is one that okay, what has to go through your head so that you get that idea that you think that might work? I honestly don't know, but that is a great example of Arwijnian thinking.
Right.
Yeah. You're talking about a guy who does a show for no chat and believes he's doing it for people that are going to watch him later on that day. However, if you go to just about any video on his Rumble library, the most you will see is one comment and maybe him replying to it. The rest of them are all zeroed. Either I've gone in and reminded him that he's putting on a hell of a show and that he's a great guy and and to keep up the good fight. But he deletes them all because I guess the way I word all of that. But he's got zero engagement, zero feedback, and he's still doing this. And the other day, and I even have a clip of it. I can play that later.
That is persistence. I don't know. At least you have to give him that.
He tried to rationalize it out for himself. What was it, 2-3 days ago, Spin, where he was like, I don't even know why I do this anymore. Nobody comes, nobody shows up. But you know what? I'll be here tomorrow.
Or maybe I won't, but I probably will. Or maybe I won't. Yeah, I'll definitely be there.
Just be here. I need $7. Somebody has to show up.
Yes, please.
It's so silly. Like sometimes at the very end of it, right? We'll just be like, oh, okay, like he's finally okay. But we never in all seriousness, it's always like he's gonna come back. Like I don't think anyone thinks he's not. But he'll do the little virtual I'm crying. Like he'll just put on his worst sad face, and then he'll yell at everyone, and then he'll just come back. It'll never be on time, like Jamie C Level says, never on time. But he'll show up, he'll be there, and he'll put on his face, and he'll hope that at least one person engages. But
what really gets me is how, and I didn't know how deep it went until I ran into him on EA that time, where I told him like, "Hey, big fan," and he was like, "Oh, then you can send me $50 on like PayPal." He's like, "Wait, so what?" Weird. And no wonder if you alienate people that talk nicely to you, like, what the hell? What are you doing?
Don't be silly, Wes. Don't be silly.
Basil says for $5, thank you so much. I think Isa would be a big fan of Arwen. He seems to know how to bring in the views.
Well, we were in his chat a few weeks ago, and
so he said I would be a big fan of Arwen.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think he's being.
He said that to piss you off.
Hold on, guys. Mac was saying something. Sorry, what were you saying, Mac?
Well, I was just saying that we were in his chat, or I was in his chat a couple of weeks ago, and he loves to go mental at you, and he was calling me a retard. And then the next thing you know, he's on Earth Awakenings, and he's like, "The people in my chat, they're all retards." So I'm just howling. Wait. Just joined his chat just to sidetrack him, and he's funny.
Yeah, he'll do that too. And I mean, if you've pinned him down in a corner and he's rage quit out of EA and hasn't returned that day, you can guarantee the content of his show the next day is to fully address what you said while you're not there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I understand why he said that about this situation. Because I said that Andrew Wilson is charismatic. It is true. Whether people like Andrew Wilson or not, it is objectively true that this person is charismatic. That is why he has a whole following of people. Whether people like him here or not, that doesn't matter. He has huge podcasts. He probably makes a huge buck too, because he has a charm and a charisma. So did Charlie Kirk. People have this, whether you like these people or not. That's just the way that it is. And I think it's very bizarre that people are like, oh, I don't like this person, so they don't have charisma and they don't have charm. I'm like, I think that you're sticking your head in the ground and you're an ostrich. And that's okay, but that's where I would stand on that. There are people who have charm and charisma. And so guess who else did? The mustachioed man did too. Whether we like this guy or not, he was able to get a whole country to follow him. That doesn't mean they're good. It doesn't mean that people are good because they have charisma and charm. You know what I mean?
Arwen is a big fan.
Huh?
Are you trying to imply that Arwen has charisma?
No.
He's not.
Arwen loves the mustachio guy.
No, okay. Well,
what's a word that you could use though, Roger? Like instead of charisma and charm, it's just there's something there that causes people to be there, right?
I'm puzzled and I'm fascinated at the same time. That's
hypnotism.
I do think it's an accurate word. I think charisma is the word. Cult leaders have charisma and charm.
No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're saying charisma, that means I'm kind of buying in or seduced by what he's saying, which is
they were seduced. All of those people were seduced. They were seduced.
Yeah.
Germany was seduced by him.
Yeah, but I'm
So
saying
you're
I
saying-
watch Arwen. I'm not talking about
Well,
Hitler.
about Arwen. No, I don't think this guy has any charm.
No,
I think this
okay.
guy is devoid of charm. When he talked about the crossbows, like, I think that when people are looking at him, they're like, "Oh, it's like this is interesting." It's like seeing a car
Arwen
crash.
is.
You see a car
I
crash,
think
and
there
you're like,
used to be something. There used to be something that people would gravitate toward. I don't know what it was, but we'd be remiss to like ignore the fact that he almost got to 1,000 subscribers, right, Max? And or maybe it got more than
No,
that.
but
But like,
that clip.
I don't know
has,
to what extent there were
dropped
people that actually
in the
bought into
rotation.
whatever he was. Yeah, I don't know that to what extent people actually were gravitating towards Arwen or towards the idea of Arwen or his whole character. But yeah, charisma never comes into the conversation for this guy nowadays. I don't know that it ever did, but
I mean, watching this person,
You've got to remember he was monetized, Spin, so he had over 1,000 subs, so he was getting dollar out of it.
Oh,
yeah, maybe they like the crossbow, like CK said.
Yeah, I got a rage out of him about 2 weeks ago with Operation Crossbow.
Yeah, that was funny. And to make a movie about Arwen, he was pissed off at that too.
What was the chocolate milk deal that I missed?
Okay. Oh my god, dude. He came on to the show and really whining about his fucking back being all fucked up. And I honestly think it was because he also had a smart meter installed in his house and he wanted his landlord to fucking buy him a radiation blanket or something like that because he's just a fucking idiot. Anyways, he starts complaining about a back pain issue. This went on for a few days. And finally, I guess it starts to clear up. And what is the cause of this back pain? Not him sitting in the chair for 16 to 17 hours a fucking day and being a lazy piece of shit. It was him having chocolate milk.
What?
Yeah, I shit you not. He blamed however much chocolate milk he consumed that gave him the back pain.
Bad luck.
Yeah.
That's why the chocolate? Like, why? What's the reasoning behind it? Do you know?
I think he said something to the extent of it was the only new thing that he'd introduced to his system, so he blamed that.
It's funny that he's very particular. He'll start the smart meter. There's like a side lore with the smart meter, and he thinks that there's 5G radiation that's causing his body and his overall psyche, maybe, and his overall energy level
and chemtrails.
Yeah, but he's trying to like he's diving into all the Alex Jones talking points in his mind of like what could it be that's crossing me, like why am I crossing my I's and not my T's and dotting my T's and not my I's? Like I'm feeling off today. And so then he'll start a rant. Like some mornings he'll go into like, yeah, the smart meter again, blah 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 blah, whatever. Or yeah,
What?
like,
Wait,
what the fuck?
What is a smart meter?
It's like electricity, like literally like the thing that rotates around like this, like that tells you like, you know, how your electricity is or whatever. I don't know if you have the same thing, but in the States we have a little disc that rotates. And it's probably just a digitized version that they just upgraded for like the energy consumption
like
or something.
the meter for the electricity.
Yeah. And he thinks that somehow that whatever they did is causing interference. Something that you and I would never ever Google because he's just like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Roger. Maybe it's a little bit more in depth than that, but it feels completely stupid.
It's because they've got 3G or 4G technology in there to touch base, right? The meter's not smart in any way at all. They're just as dumb as any other meter, except for they send the readings back. That's it.
Right. Basil says for $5, chocolate milk is woke. Yes.
What were you saying, Roger?
You're talking about a guy who refuses to touch smartphones because, and I quote, they hurt when I touch them.
Facepalm.
Yes. They cause him a physical reaction when touching the screen, and he describes it as pain.
Wait, so he has like a flip phone?
Yeah, he's got one of those old, like I guess razors or whatever.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Like old school.
Yeah, really old school. Apparently, he has a smartphone in the house that his dad gave him, but he says it hasn't been on in years.
Right.
No.
No, I mean, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But what I don't understand is how he can be so worried about something like a meter when he's got Wi-Fi in his house and he sits in front of that fucking computer monitor for 17 hours a day. And I would argue that, they cause the equal amount of radiation, which is nothing.
That's the
but,
good radiation.
Yeah,
Well, is it something that
Superpower.
is it something that Alex Jones or Nathan Oakley have brought up in the last 60 days? If not, yeah, I'm not going to cover it. But like maybe they brought up 5G. I'm sure Alex Jones has, but it's funny.
100%.
It's funny how often that he will sit there in silence, right, for 11 minutes. Just sit there, right? People like Mac and Roger, because they run the live stream, they'll sit there and they'll be like, is he moving? Like, do we need to go and check and make sure we need to refresh?
He's
Like,
frozen.
it looks like it froze. Like, it looks like the stream froze. The amount of times that's like been, it's actually been a funny thing that we've discussed of like, how can we determine, because this is an issue to determine if or not he's like frozen. But he'll sit there and he'll scroll on
Twitter.
InfoWars and Twitter, right? And just look at everything that's going on, and he'll absorb everything like he's, just, it's crazy. I'll talk about the supplements, but then if someone will bring up something, right? Like Mikey Smith might bring up borax, right? Borax isn't in the catalog at InfoWars. So the InfoWars equivalent, Arwen will talk about, but it'll all be revolving around these different supplements that he's using to support his number one guy, besides Owen Benjamin, of course. But
yeah, what was it, 2 months ago?
I got only one ever Arwen stream, and it happened that he
That's
was
too many.
in silence for like 5 minutes. I was just like, hell no.
Yeah.
And left.
It's so bad that I have to watch the letters above him scroll by, and if they're moving, then I know the stream hasn't froze. We're getting a slight upgrade to that, but that's another conversation for another day.
I'll send you a clip, Max, which is I put it to music, which is copyrighted, so you can't use it here. But I called it the Silent Wizard, and he's just literally for 5 minutes, and then he does his weird hand signals. It's absolutely
the technique or some other hand signals.
yeah, the technique. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, but the Jamie one is Jamie's videos. He's got a really good clip of him doing the technique.
it's like for the people of that like haven't seen it, like it's like kind of the equivalent of like, I don't know, the game or something, like these like positive vibes and energies that you can use or something like that he's like adopted from. What is it, Owen Benjamin that originated it, or I don't know exactly where.
No, he used to have a healer, right? He used to have
A healer,
this healer, yeah, on speed dial, right? Yeah, so anytime he had any problems that his pills and potions weren't curing, he'd be on the speed dial to his healer.
Thanks, Buck. I appreciate you being here.
For $5 says, I have a hockey game I need to get to. Thanks for the great show. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, later.
I'll be right back.
You got it. No problem. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead, Matt.
I was just saying he used to have his healer, and yeah, if he had any aches or pains, he'd be saying that he's spoken to his healer. But that was over 2 years ago or whatever. He started to be the healer himself. Then using the technique on people.
So the people that don't really know, like Arwen has a healer, right? Do we know anything about the healer or about the sessions that he's done, or like what he actually is trying to? Is he trying to solve anything, or is he just trying to feel better?
Who knows? It's he went to that school. I never remember the name of the particular type of school in the Netherlands, but and they did all that mystic stuff. I'm pretty much mumbo jumbo to anybody else, but Arwin loves it, and he talks about his Akashic records and his healer, and the healer was a friend of his father's. That's how he found his healer, but he can do it now. We were asking him like, why doesn't he charge money for it? And it's like, no, you just do it for the good vibes, but he wants to be paid for his fucking titles on this current show.
Yeah, I don't recommend anybody trying it on themselves. I tried to apply the technique once on myself, and I nearly shat my pants.
Basil for $5. Thank you so much. Says next to FTFE, he seems pretty odd too. But it's not just about being odd. It's about being odd and also potentially like very damaging and toxic as hell and that kind of a thing.
I always said, he's very careless, and saying the wrong thing to somebody at the wrong time can be a very dangerous thing, and I can attest to that. I lost a friend to suicide, and it was more or less a reaction to somebody saying, go ahead, fucking do it. And I don't know how you can say those words to people on a regular basis like it's common. I don't get it.
Oh yeah, Isis Pink has a compilation of Arwin saying that it's pretty nasty.
Yeah, I don't recommend you playing that. What we're gonna, I guess, get back on track, get into next is.
Well, I was gonna say, if you haven't actually been in his stream and he's threatened to machete you, you haven't made it in kind of Arwin terms.
Yeah.
If you haven't been like, ooh, I don't know about that. Like, yeah, you haven't really seen an Arwin. Yeah, like you said, meltdown / he gets really bad.
I remember when he told me he was going to gut me like a fish, and I asked him if he was going to ride his bike across the Atlantic to do it. He didn't like that very much. Am I still sharing? All right.
Yes.
All right, let's keep going. We're almost at the gravy. We can thank
You
Owen
got it.
Benjamin for it later.
Yeah.
One too many times. And I'm sick of being treated like that, and there is no more excuse for it. Yeah? I don't want to be treated like a fucking pariah where I'm gonna be scoffed at for getting involved while everybody's all laughingly just doing exactly the same thing and not getting a peep. And I'm so fucking sick of it. At this point, I'm like, no, just fucking stomp Nathan's head in.
No!
Fucking stomp it in at this point. With this shit. Yeah? I'm done with it. I'm fucking done with it.
Isn't it possible you're a little bit exaggerating?
Yeah, he's getting a little dramatic, but hold on to your seatbelts.
This is not worth it. I'm just gonna do my own show. I had more fun when I was doing my own show. I regret ending the show now. And from now on, I'm not going to do that anymore. So you can all look forward to having longer shows.
Sorry, do you want me to pause?
No. I was talking to Arwin.
Okay.
Because fuck Flat Earth debates. Huh? Hey, I had a great show yesterday, but none of that matters because today, everybody's complaining about your color commentary. Yeah, Nathan? Yeah? Well, then go fuck yourself, and you just have your fucking little shit show troll reviewing crap on your own then. Yeah?
Aw.
You go review shitty ass trolls that are fucking disgusting, obnoxious. Yeah, you go do that then. And I'll just talk about things that don't involve disgusting fucking trolls.
How much
You
you want to
let
bet?
it have it, Arwen.
Yeah, you go, buddy. But how much do you want to bet that he talks about trolls a lot?
There's not
Yeah.
a chance it goes any other way.
We kind of make him.
Didn't see any FED. Well, it's good for you. I wouldn't watch it. It's disgusting. Steamy Traveler.
Steamy boy.
He's everywhere.
He is.
I'm just hoping to see somebody else here as well.
It's funny that he gets the people, but he doesn't want to see the people that actually watch him. But it's lovely.
So there's people there. Hey, Tarot.
Tarot!
Back.
What a poor fuck.
At this point, he still had Arwen's dick in his mouth.
Mm.
Yes, he did.
If you see Tarot around, tell him I say, hey, coprophage.
Stevie Win. Race is ridiculous. No,
He
it's
gets
not
really
ridiculous.
mad about that.
Go fuck yourself. Nathan can go fuck himself. At this point, I want to fucking stomp his head in the ground.
No!
Arwen,
no!
Go fuck yourself, Nathan.
You ready?
And your fucking ridiculous, out of nowhere pariah treatment, yeah? Fuck you, Nathan. Don't fucking talk to me like that ever. I don't care what the fuck your mood is. Never talk to me like that. Yeah? And then proceed to be all nice and cozy with everybody else doing exactly the same stinking fucking thing. Asshole!
Oh.
Oh, here. Wait.
Audio warning. Audio warning.
Tough Arwen is the best.
Fuse has been lit.
You really care. Fuck you. Fuck you, Nathan. Kill yourself. Go fucking jump off a fucking building, you bitch. Never fucking talk to me like that. Ever!
Okay, I think that warrants a pause.
No, I don't think he got it. Could you say it again? All
Yeah,
right.
that was my first reaction. I am not sure how this man feels. But we can keep going. Yeah.
So good.
Ever!
The roommate wasn't at the house today.
I'm done! Yeah, 10 years! Periodic shit like this from you. I'm done! Fuck you! And fuck your calming down, Stevie Worm. This is my fucking show. I'm gonna be as fucking loud and obnoxious and cursing and swear words as the fuck I please. Yeah? And you can't stop it, and anybody cannot stop it. If I want to be like this, I want to be like this. Go fuck yourself.
You be free, buddy.
Yeah?
Oh boy.
I'm done with that crap. It's not gonna happen anymore. Yeah? You wanna apologize for that? 500 fucking euros on my PayPal. Yeah? 500 fucking euros.
See, Max. You got a deal when he said 50, bro.
Dude, you got 90% off, bro. Like you're getting easy. Holy
Dude,
shit.
and right now, like I said, you could talk him down to 100%.
500 euro.
Yeah.
Or no deal. Yeah? You want me to take part in that shit show with your unpredictable pariah treatments? 500 euros then!
It's not that expensive.
Well, think of the value.
When you think about it.
Yeah. $500 and you get more Arwen, not less, not the you get the same amount of Arwen because he's not going to do anything extra. He doesn't even put effort into his fucking show.
When you think about it, getting Arwen for free is expensive already, so I don't know.
He put a GoFundMe up. It was hilarious. He was expecting people to pay for him to go back.
I was going to get into that. This Max said he put out what was a gift send go to try
I
to
think
get
it was whichever one.
yeah, he was trying to get either who he didn't really care who came up with the money. He tried to, disguise it as, oh, I'm not demanding that from FED. I'm demanding it from FED's viewers. If they miss me, they'll pay it. I think he got.
Oh my!
Yeah. So this was a real demand. He held out, and didn't return until a month later, which I got a bit of a conversation for. But it's about 90 minutes. But it's a fucking fantastic conversation for one of these days.
Well, so he actually succeeded in getting the funding? No. Okay.
I think he raised maybe $80, or 80 euros before he cashed out. And I think the top donation was Nathan Oakley sent him $10 and said, I hope it helps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you demanded 500 from the fucking guy and he sends you 10. Let that sink in for a minute, because he's specifically talking to Nathan right now while he's doing this rage. So, I mean, that big slap in the face.
Right. But Arwen, I don't know where you got it from that the holding your own show hostage is not the way to go.
No, it's not a successful business plan.
And for the most part, it's not going to work.
Oh, and I mean, for a talk show like that, you would already have to have some sort of base in order to just go straight into live streaming. I mean, at the beginning of anybody's, you should have some video content to go alongside your live streams. That way people get a feel for you, and odds are your shorts will get shared more than your longer format ones. But he's never listened to anybody. Anybody's ever tried to tell him, make, like a 10-minute video. Do it once a week, start pumping those up, but he won't do it. He's convinced that this will succeed or he's going to die trying.
Dan says, I'm taking notes for when I hit 500 subs. Yeah. From Arwen.
That's it.
If you do anything, everything opposite of him, then you're golden.
He bets red, you bet black. Millionaire.
That would be my assumption, yes.
All right, we're going to keep going here. We're about 7 minutes and 7.5.
Okay.
I'm fucking done with this crap. Who's defending? Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm out of there. I'm done with this crap.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done with Nathan feeding the fucking trolls. And every time he fucking does this, every fucking little time he does this, I get a month of troll whining about it. Yeah? Because of this shit. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I guess I should elaborate because maybe it doesn't make sense to everybody. When he's saying reviewing the trolls, he's talking about Simon Dan or Dave McKeegan or like a Creaky Blind. This is who he's referring to as trolls. He's annoyed with Nathan for doing the review shows, but it's really all Nathan has anymore because I mean, how many times a day can you say Earth is measured flat before people just fuck right off? So you have to have filler.
He was at the 1.75 mantras per minute.
Yeah, he'll still get it in there, but I mean, he's got to do more than just say that. Otherwise, what else is he going to do? So Arwen doesn't like that bullshit. Doesn't think it's beneath. He thinks it's beneath FED.
Right.
Because he had to give that little bit of credibility to those fucking wankers that whine to him about how I am in the way of his show, how I'm ruining his show. Yeah. Guess what? I get those same fucking trolls on my side doing the same thing about you, shithead. And I'm done with you being fucking gullible and sucking their dicks. Bitch! Weakling bitch! Nathan Oakley.
That needs to be
yourself.
a soundbite.
I'm done with it. I'm done with your troll cock sucking. Yeah? You can't handle the fucking trolls? Well, I'm done with you then.
Say it again, or I'm not really sure what you meant. I'm done. I still love you.
Complaints about the color commentary. We had a great show yesterday. Great show. And what do you got to do? Yeah, blast off at me. Because I had a bit of a disruptive comment for a little bit. Yeah, that's a great reason to blast at me like that. After that great show yesterday. Oh, great compliments. Yeah, and then you shit all over me again out of nothing. Because I don't get any credit with you, Nathan. Yeah, good behavior doesn't build up any credit. Because you're going to shit all over me just like that. Just like that. Well, fuck you.
I also like to take the opportunity to point out that this is the best day of Neil's life.
Because they don't like each other.
Yeah, well, they hate each other, and now Arwen's gone, and he's got Oakley's lap all to himself.
There's a lot more room now. Yes.
Now there's only one dog to pet, and Neil can
yeah.
stretch out. The short little fucker.
Fuck you. I'm not part of your fucking shit show anymore. Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, a straight out warning. Hey, this guy's a fucking disgusting troll. Yeah? That's not color commentary. That's called a warning. Like, hey, I don't know if you know what you're engaging with right now. You seem to not know anything about it before you open it up during the live show. I'm warning you now. It's a fucking disgusting fucking troll. Oh, shut up, Arwen, your fucking color commentary. How dare you? I get all these complaints about your stupid color commentary. Yeah. And now I'm out of your fucking show, fucking retard. Congratulations.
Arwen, you didn't change a thing. That's the funniest thing of all.
It's on a grift.
No, they didn't. They didn't even skip a beat, man. The next day they went live.
Can I ask a few questions?
Don't really know what the content.
Yeah.
So what is this gentleman's background like? Like, what is his specialty? What's his field?
Being crazy is his specialty.
He refers to himself as, okay, I'm going to name off a few here: a wizard, a elf, a physicist, a cosmologer, a psychologer. Pardon me, I said that wrong. Psychologer, and anything else that sounds smart. Now, we went over this before last time, so I'll give you a warning. I'm not looking at anybody who had a Waldorf education, but as we both know, it definitely wouldn't qualify you to call yourself a physicist. And that's the extent of his education.
I understand. This is my profession, pretty much. I'm a cosmogonical theorist. So all these elements I've talked about.
Yeah, cosmogonical theories, that too.
Yeah, and when you push back on him saying he's a physicist, he will snap back quickly and then say he's a theoretical physicist. And I'm like, no, dude, it doesn't work like that. But you can't tell him otherwise.
Jamie said he once said he was going to live to 200.
He did.
Yes. And that in 2019, he also said within 5 years, the entire world would be watching his show, and the titles of these shows would change the world forever.
Forever.
But yeah, and in addition to claiming that he traveled time and already saved us.
Oh.
Remember? The time-traveling wizard.
He had a show recently, not even a week ago, that he called Gamer Talk. That's a riveting title. It might even be world changing.
Yeah.
But we're struggling to come up with better titles. His titles he usually approaches the character limit. And they're
my favorite has got to be the toilets industrial complex one. I mean, that is a mad-ass title.
I'm sorry, what?
The toilet industrial complex. He was all streamlined.
right.
He was going to change the world by effectively like having mega factories that drop toilets all over the world for the people that needed them.
It's fantastic.
Right.
It's
Not
well thought
only
through.
not only toilets, but they would build the infrastructure so that the toilets would work, and all of this would be dropped from the sky.
Right,
Listen.
because you can drop tunnels from the sky. That makes a lot of sense. Yes.
He bounces all of his beta thoughts, like beta, but like his thoughts about like, hey, I have an idea. He bounces them all off the chat. Like he just doesn't hold back, and he never goes to alpha. He never gets to that stage because they're all stupid as fuck. But
Yes,
neither
and
here.
before you came in here, he is also a self-proclaimed racist and white supremacist, even
He
though
sure
he
is.
admits that he's not white, and that would mean that he would also be punished by this white supremacy.
So what is he?
No idea.
Oh,
He's got Indonesian blood and Chinese.
oh.
He's not happy about it.
So why? You have to fill me in because I'm a stranger to this. Why are y'all so compelled by this individual? What makes him?
Oh, because it's
so interesting.
Because he does and says stuff like this, for example.
When you say that, yeah, I am the citation. Get the fuck out of here, dipshit.
He said he does stuff like that, and it's so much fun.
But aren't a lot of YouTubers like this? Like, wasn't there a
It's the
YouTuber named
rage for me.
Arwijnian that did kind of strange things to get views? I mean, I think that's kind of like the YouTube scene. You have a lot of figures who have lots of colorful ideas. You know, you just stream and you put a podcast. So I'm just curious,
Right,
like,
but
what's so compelling about
Arwin
him?
says gems like crying cures cancer.
Oh, okay.
He does.
And jump off the building, you effing F-slur.
Yeah, he loves to.
He loves to encourage self-harm. Worse, he loves to promote genocide. He is pro-Russia, ultra-right, as far as you can, extreme, wannabe swastika-wearing guy.
Yeah, he pretends that the things he says doesn't have any implication. Like he just thinks he's in a video game. He thinks nothing he says is touching anyone. He wants to be controversial. He has this ever loving, like this thing that just is in him. He wants to be relevant, which is why he did his like white nationalist, supremacist, whatever, like rant. Like he wants to be a part of, he wants to start a revolution. He wants to be a part of something. And the whole time that he was going through that, I'm like, dude, you're just saying shit. Like you don't feel this way. There might be something in him that feels this way when he gets frustrated, when certain type of person might cross the street or like flick him off and just give him something that he wasn't happy about. But like the fact is like he just wants to be a part of something. He's trying to get a following and he doesn't know what for, but he's like looking for it. He's like putting little feelers out and he'll like say things to like see how people respond. And then sometimes he'll just attach to it because he can't help himself because he is like wound up inside, but he just wants to be a part of something big. He has his aspirations.
All right. Roger.
Okay, carry on.
Shut the fuck up, Duper.
No, beautiful. Nice place to come back.
He's just a retard. Very easily peer pressured, weak retard. He thinks he takes on the whole world. But a fucking troll can complain to him and then he'll get insecure. Because he's not strong. He's fucking weak. Yeah, I got good arguments against ballers, yeah? Outside of that, he's a fucking weakling. Nathan, you're a weakling. You're a wussy. You're a social wussy. You're not as strong as you pretend to compose yourself all the time at all.
You're just really good at these arguments that you could definitely use very effectively, yeah? Outside of that, you're a fucking weakling.
He's
You
not
get
even good
pushed
at that.
over by a stupid
What's that?
He's not even good at that, Arwen. He's like shit at debating.
No, I know. They both are. Well, you saw the Mr. Sensible one.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, see, nighttime or daytime is when the sun is in being, or how did he word it? Was there, and then at nighttime the sun is gone. It's just like, fuck,
yeah.
man, is that ever deep? Fucking idiot.
Troll email. Yeah?
Ragebot in the chat. What's up, Ragebot? Beat boot.
What's going on?
Weak. Fucking weak. I get fucking anti-Nathan complaint fucking troll mails for like every day for like years now, yeah? Do you hear me complain about that? Do you? Oh, they're getting in your way. Nathan's holding you back. He's preventing you from becoming the proper show that you could be. Literally for fucking years. Did I say or complain about it even one fucking time to you?
See, I gotta point it out. I just noticed it, and this is my first time seeing it. In the bottom left, you can see my buddy Steamy Traveler. It's Arwen equals strong with like the flex emoji. This guy was peak at winding him up.
No, one.
One second.
Yeah,
I just been said for $2. There's no debate. You understand? Send them fluid spam. Thank you so much. For that.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever happened to that was, I mean, maybe that's another topic for another day.
Time.
Not streaming for a reason.
I don't know. He was on Vika's last night as a guest, but he didn't come on camera for some reason. Whatever, but I don't know. He wasn't there long, spouting his usual bullshit.
Okay.
You're weak sauce. And I don't want to be part of your weak sauce fucking show where I'm treated like a fucking pariah out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. This guy was always treated like one.
Never again. You hear me? You can say shut up, Arwen, all you like. Hey, you do that to Neil. You don't go berating Neil like that. Yeah? The other day, you had a whole fucking retarded speech, even. Oh, positive speech about, yeah, man, it's great. No, Nathan. Actually, people like Neil. They like the comment. They like that. Yeah. Oh, are you yelling at him today, telling him to, like, oh, getting all these complaints, you're ruining the show? No, Bestie says, like, oh, Neil, you're making it inaudible. Yeah, because he kind of is, like, at the heat of the moment, which was not this moment. But I get the preemptive, like, dousing it in poison that fucking kill me off treatment, though, out of nowhere. Because of all the complaints. Yeah? You say fucking complaints one more fucking time, Nathan. Say it one more fucking time.
Why are you mad, bro?
One more time. You say it, Nathan.
Hit me, baby.
What does he think he's going to do? I mean, he spent the first 12 minutes of this video saying, I'm done. And all of a sudden he's backpedaled to say it one more time, motherfucker. I don't get it.
I don't either, but that's a great threat.
Yeah. Bring it, bitch.
Complaints about Arwen. Say it one more fucking time, asshole.
I like it when he's really, really, really mad. Sometimes, not all the time, but when he's really pissed off, he refers to himself in the third person. You got to get him really going, though.
One more fucking time.
One more time.
Yeah?
We're going to celebrate.
That's right.
Oh, dude, you need to make a mix. Clip that one more time. Okay, yeah.
It's like David, what's his face? One more time.
Now the rest of this clip kind of plays out very similar to the first little bit. I've got one more to go.
Whatever happened?
I can load that up now, and it's a bit of a
Well,
long
I
clip, but
already
it'll take us
explained it like
until we
4
end this.
times, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Because like I said, there's no, maybe 3 more minutes of this, and then somebody brings up a topic, and then it's sporadic rage here and there, but nothing worth documenting. So I stopped.
Okay, we can go to the next one, no problem.
Yeah. Let me stop sharing. I got it's just the way my YouTube's set up. I guess because I'm running a playlist and I don't normally. But I'll set this up as I get it ready.
So
now,
I have another question.
Sure. Go ahead.
So my question is, where did you find this person?
We
Like,
all
I've never
found him
seen
through-
this YouTuber ever, so this is not like. Where did you find him?
We all found him through different means. A lot of people within the group that we hang in found them all through FED and kind of watched the shows simultaneously. Not simultaneous, but I mean in tandem. Sorry. You'd watch Arwin and then you'd watch FED. Guys like Mac, Charlie, Clutch, a few other people have been doing this for years. I've only got about, I don't know, maybe 18 months under my belt. Spin's brand new. We all found him through different ways. I found him through troll videos. And, after watching a few Jamie Sea Level clips, I kind of put it together that, it was more than one person that was doing this. And I combed through the comments, and sure enough, I found an account that had a Discord link, and it led me to these guys. And ever since then, I've been having a fucking blast with them.
Interesting. Yeah, it's funny. I was trying to see if I could Google these people up if I were to search for them, and I found I was looking up famous flat earthers, and there's a lot of actually interesting figures. They have Logan Paul and Tila Tequila and Stu Peters. I don't know if you know who Stu Peters is. He's
you're gonna get all you're gonna get all of the garbage. Like the top people that are talking in the space. To put it into plain terms, I think the majority of the newcomers, I guess, were because of Jamie Sea Level. He makes a lot of videos about Arwen, and they're engaging and they're funny and they're very creative, and he does a great job with editing. I actually found him through FTFE, and going back to Rachbot, she's in the chat, but she's a lot of times in FTFE chats. And so I imagine that's how she even knows about Arwen. But he played a 35-minute clip at the end of one of his streams, and it was just showing Arwen just having an absolute meltdown, and it covered a lot. He did a really good job telling the story, Jamie Sea Level, and I'll drop his link in the chat if someone else doesn't. But it's a really good place to start to try and get it. Okay, yeah, it's a really good place to try and get an idea of what Arwen's all about and why you should feel one way or the other about him. He just does a great job. So I think that's why I kind of got attached to this community. I think CK feels the same way, but Harnold was kind of someone that got attached to it for that reason, and probably Roger that. I know that him and Jamie have been talking for quite a while, but he's kind of the glue, I think, for the newer part of the community, to be sure.
He wasn't there from the beginning, but if you were trying to, sorry, I'm still stuck on what Issa said. If you were trying to find people within the flat earth community who were relevant or up there, you would kind of already have to be on YouTube. I couldn't imagine that if you were going to Google anybody, you wouldn't get, you probably might end up pinging a Dubay or, I said I've never really Googled Nathan Oakley before. I've never had to. I know if you Google Paul Arwin Cam, my YouTube channel comes up, and I did that for a very specific reason.
I see. No, this makes sense because a lot of the content users that I watch on YouTube aren't this. I watch about Twilight Zone. That's the kind of stuff I'm into. So I watch a lot of content on Twilight Zone and video game runs and stuff like that. So it's there are YouTubers that you kind of run into that have certain kind of content niches, so that makes sense. So you kind of need to be in the content niche to know who these characters are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the deeper you go into it, the more people you learn anyways. I mean, if you're just scratching the surface, you're not going to hear of a guy named Ironworks or JJ or Arwen or any of these guys. I mean, you have to have both feet into the pool in order for these names to pop up.
I know Iron Horse from Modern Day Debates. I'm familiar with him.
Yeah,
The wizard.
he's an older one. I'm not speaking age. I'm talking flat earther. He's been around for a while. But I mean, these again, you would know that from Modern Day Debate, not really anywhere
Not
off.
from
That's
his
YouTube.
channel.
Yeah, again, that's from YouTube, and you actually consuming flat Earth content.
I think that's the thing. Like, I've never consumed flat Earth content until I became a co-host on this channel. I didn't know anything about this stuff. Like, it was never something that I was interested in. So it's like, oh, okay, there's a whole space where people are talking about this. The only one that I have interacted with is Matthew Hakeem and Witsit. That's the only two that I know, like, kind of personally. So, and it's more about religion, like, and that makes sense to me. I get why people believe in flat Earth based on religion. Like, I can understand that argument. I don't understand the kind of pseudo intellectual, pseudoscientific position. Just say I believe in religion and I believe this text literally, and that's why I believe in flat Earth. And I mean, that would be very compelling to me. I'm like, that makes sense. Of course, that's why you would believe in flat Earth. You think the text is literal, and that's what it says. I don't need to hear about Neo-Tychonian model and ether and stuff. I don't think that's persuasive.
All right.
Waiting for Jamie's blessing, but I've got a video of how he feels about Jamie. It's
yeah, if you want to load that up quick, I desperately need a charger, and I didn't want to interrupt the conversation. And I'll be right back, or otherwise my
I just want to
stream's
make
gonna
sure
die.
it was part of my compilation, but it's funny.
If it's from Jamie, I'm sure he'll let you use
Not
it.
at all.
But I mean, if
All
you
right,
need
cool.
it from him, yeah, he's not going to.
He said it's good. Yeah, he said
And Isa's question about who watches him, it's people from both sides of the kind of shape of the earth debate. It's not just exclusively one or the other. It's a good mix of people, and we found him for different reasons. And I watch him because I like watching him go mental. He just goes crazy.
yeah, cool. So I got it loaded up, and so it's kind of nice.
Sorry. I'm sorry that is so disgusting to you. I mean, at least I don't hang around at online gay bars. Yeah, Ken Zoomhoff. And I will damn well call Jamie C. Level a fucking faggot. Because he knows what he's doing. He's sexualizing men. He's a fucking faggot.
No!
That's a fact. When you do that, you are a faggot. You have homosexual fantasies that you project onto your media products that you want to share with the world. You're a faggot. Yeah? Kissing a guy once to check out if it does anything for you, not so much a faggot. That's just exploring. Oh, that's a bit liberal, baby. I get it. I would never do that now. Yeah? I was young and stupid, literally.
I was young and stupid.
Hanging around with bad people. Literally. Yeah? After that point, never again.
Never again.
I knew then, like, okay, no, I have no more mystery about that now. Definitely not doing that again. Yeah? Not a faggot. It's called being empirical.
I can't, dude. I can't. Oh, so he's not.
Yeah, that's too funny, man. I especially like the part where you said it's just exploring, because I get this vision of like the gay Christopher Columbus in my head, fucking at the edge of a boat, being all rainbow like. I'm just exploring.
Yes. But yeah, I don't get me wrong. I don't care. Like explore away, right?
No,
But
of
it's
course.
funny that like the people that are more staunchly against that kind of a thing is the ones that think that it's something to like explore, that you can become gay, right? They're so weird. But it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
no, you either are or you're not. It's
it
not
seems like he's
something.
afraid of his own sexuality or something, right? Like that's kind of the run.
I
That's kind of
always
the
say
running thing. Yeah, yeah.
it does smell of closet. Yes.
Yeah, well, like I said, and I'll say it on every stream that we ever end up doing together, and we talk about Arwen. He comes out tomorrow, I will never make another gay joke again. I have no problem with that. I only tease him about it because he goes out of his way to convince everybody he's not. When I think anybody who's watched him for longer than half an hour can see that there's a very good likelihood that he is, and is just struggling with it. So
I get it. It's the same way that I whenever I mock witted, I laugh at him saying fake and gay.
the Timu George Michael.
Intense camaraderie. That's the one. I've got a fun one. I might have played it on this channel before. It's basically a summary of how he feels when he gets around men that are maybe the alpha in the room, aka
Hello, Robin. Yay. 1 second.
Yeah, and I've got a long ass
And then
clip
it
lined
was
up
like
for us
I
for
just
after.
I've had experiences of like a weird closeness and intense camaraderie, right? Bro love kind of thing. That is a thing that I have had a lot. It's like because it can be extremely functional to operate on that level, but it is kind of like you're getting close in a way. And like I always preferred that. But when you act like that on that level with homosexual men, they immediately fall in love with you. And that sucks. That really fucking sucks.
it sucks, dude, because they get attached to you, right?
Right. Yeah, no, I get that, Arwen. You're 100% correct.
It's like a Britney Spears song or something. I don't know. Oops, I did it again.
Because I just want to be able to operate on that brotherly closeness where you can just be intense and not have any kind of arousal at all and just operate on a high efficient level, right? And that I have that trait of like being able to do that. Some people just thought because of that I'm gay, even though there was never any sexual component to it. It's been very frustrating for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get that.
Right, because I am not this super stoic type. Like, I am the opposite. I like getting really close with guys. Like, absolutely in a platonic way. Like, no
see how he had to
sexually
choke that
interested
back?
whatsoever.
He lost his shit for a moment. That's a good point.
Platonic. Platonic is platonic. Okay.
He had some saliva accumulating in his throat from the regurgitation of whatever the fuck he was doing, and he had to take a swallow. And I think Roger pointed it out, so we'll play it again.
Absolutely in a platonic way. Like, no sexual interest whatsoever.
Choke
But,
that
I
back,
mean,
buddy.
yeah. Oh, the freaking gays, man.
Go.
They just won't take the damn hint.
The gays can't take the damn hint, bro.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Take the damn hint.
But again, to reiterate what Roger said, it's not about gay or straight, right? It's about the fact that he is so hateful towards gays, and he's so not gay. Let me tell you how gay I am not, right? Like, he does that whole thing, dude. He'll jump into it from time to time when someone brings it up. Like, and he's talking about, like, he's kissed guys. I don't know if it's the same guy, but he's brought it up on several occasions. Yeah. And it's something that doesn't sit well with him. And when he is a self-declared homophobe. Like, and I've got a million clips for that. I won't bore the audience with it. I mean, they're great clips, but he's absolutely out of his mind when it comes to that.
Yeah, he calls himself clinically homophobic.
Oh my, yes.
He sure does.
That is just like, oh, holy cow, Arwen.
No sword fighting in Arwen's book, never.
So I'll set up this last stream or this last clip now, and
Zeptepi says he also once said he can get any gay man he wants.
yeah, good luck. There's the one he wants is Owen Benjamin.
That's his. What do you call him? His bear, his big bear. Or,
Yeah,
you know what?
Big Bear.
Before you play it, can you told me this the other day, Roger? You've got to be a subscriber to Owen Benjamin for him to read your super chats, right? And you have to actually call him a certain name. Is that right?
No. Okay.
Help me out with
What these guys do is what they'll do is if they want like a recognized bear name, they must super chat Owen Benjamin. I believe the token offering is $20 and up. Say your bear name, and then it's your bear name for good. It's ridiculous, but he also tells people that if you super chat to him, you're paying your gay OA. So anyways, Arwen bear name is Arwijnian Bear. That's also the name of his fucking backup channel that got nuked alongside of his, even though the backup channel's up, he can't log into it, but that login got nuked. We took that name on Rumble, so he can't use that as a backup channel if anything ever happens to his first one.
So good.
But yeah, so like, I mean, if I wanted to all of a sudden lose my fucking mind and follow Owen Benjamin, I would have to give him $20 to be called Roger That Bear.
So who is Owen Benjamin?
That's a good question.
Some comedian said some racist and homophobic shit and got canceled. And now is being a victim on Rumble because they kicked him off of YouTube as well. And
do you know who Carl Benjamin is?
No, not off the top of my head.
Oh, there's he's actually a very famous YouTuber. I don't know about if you've gone into his spaces, but Sargon of Akkad, he does a lot of conservative content, you know.
I'm sorry, I can't say that I have. My politics are a Canadian, and I've made a vow a long time ago, try not to follow American politics because it just makes you angry.
Well, Carl is from like Britain. He's from the UK, but you know.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, he was like, well, I mean, yeah, it's funny because you come from a what do they call it? You're from a Commonwealth, so it's like you would actually have you would have some linkages to UK and stuff like that, right?
Closer than you know. I don't sound it, but I was born in Manchester, and I moved here when I was a little kid. So, although I don't sound UK, my papers all state where I was born.
Yeah, because you were young when you came. You don't have a very posh British accent, right? You know.
No, and that sounds more southern than it does northern. Don't quite sound Manky at all, but no, I lost it, and I mean it was a bit of an effort because you come here like that, and you're the oddball out. You sound weird, and so I mean it was an effort to drop the accent as a kid, and I mean if I get enough in me.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just say if I get enough in me, sometimes it bleeds out, but not much anymore.
Yeah, your accent sounds very much like our Midwest accent. You have a very Midwestern accent here in the States.
I could pass for Minnesota.
Yeah, you could be a Minnesotan. Have you ever seen Inside Out? That's a movie I recommend that you have to see. It's a great movie if you haven't seen it.
No, I'll check it out. Who's in it?
It's an animated Pixar film, but it's like it's dealing with emotions and stuff, but they're Minnesotan characters that are going to California. It's like it's for like all ages, but you know, it's like geared, you know, I guess initially it's kind of geared for kids, but it's a great movie for all ages. So it's animated. I highly recommend it. I think you'll like it a lot. It's a fun movie.
Cool. I'll check it out.
So he calls people bear. Is that you have? If it's like a part of this, you're in this group or called you get called the name bear. Is that what's going on?
Hold on, I'll let Max read this out and then I'll explain. Okay, well, I guess Max isn't here. He stepped away.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
he doesn't.
I don't know. My mic turned off. Real Harnold is henceforth known as Harnold Bear.
Love it. No, I haven't seen Arwen call other people unless he's tagged them in like a chat, which he can't do anymore. But what he will do when he was able to enter Owen Benjamin's chat is he would say hello, bears, and then the show would go on. And at the last thing he said, and it was religious, he would not miss it. He would say, "Thank you, Big Bear, for the gravy,"
Oh my!
or "Thank you for the gravy, Big Bear." And
Gravy.
he never saw just how gay a statement that is to say to a man you've openly admitted makes you feel safe. It's just bizarre.
Very, very homoerotic.
Yeah. I mean, and he's on camera before. I mean, Jamie's clipped it. It's in one of his videos. I believe it's Streets of Ragewind at the end where he says Owen Benjamin makes him feel safe. Like it's gonna be okay.
I mean, gravy is cum. Okay, like let's just cut the shit. Like gravy is cum. So that's where we're at.
Yeah. So, like this last clip here, reason why I saved it for last is because it's the last of the story, but it's long. I highly doubt we'll get through it all. You let me know when you want to tap, but I'm good for another little while, anyways. This is about a month later, after Arwen did the stream that we just watched, where he raged out and said he was done and he wanted $500.
Yeah.
So he went back to Nathan. I don't have any audio of him groveling, but he begged to come back. And they recorded it. And instead of taking him back, Oakley decides to take his wrench because he's been reigning an unholy terror in the Flat Earth Debates YouTube chat, just banning people for saying anything that he didn't like. So they brought him in to have a talk, and everybody on the panel dresses him down. Everybody gives him a piece of their mind. This is probably one of the only thing I've ever liked to come out of FED that I enjoyed. And we joined it mid-conversation. Only missing maybe about 10 minutes. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, here, we'll go back. Just because I can always speed it up.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
What?
A complete...
No, dude, I thought I was on.
I could shut my
You're on a
door
stock account.
and then come back in 2 hours later, and it's on 68 degrees. I mean, not just burning up fuel. My electric bill is like freaking almost $500 this month, and it shouldn't be nowhere near that. Should be in the really high 2s, low 3s. It's almost $500 because this system just
Joe Pesci.
has its mind of its own and goes on when it wants to go on.
See, so two things there. You hear how much Neil has bloomed in the time that Arwen's been away, and right now Arwen's backstage waiting for the okay to join, and Neil will notice him soon, and the shit kicks off pretty quick.
How to shut it off?
Neil, go to your potentiometer and check whether it's on permanent hold or temporary holds.
What do you mean? When I go home, I'm going to show you what kind of thermostat I got.
Bro has a
It's
nest.
not the one that the normal ones that are easy to use. No, this is a freaking app connected one.
Raj, can you stop
It
for a
has a
sec?
mind of its own. My brother says to me, "You have the one where."
Like you literally have to go like this for a nest, right? Oh, it's at 70 and I wanted it like 72. Oh, little rotation. Okay, cool. Hands off. I'm done. And he's got a bone to pick because it's technology, right? Technology can't be trusted because it's owned by big government, and big government lies to you and tells you all.
It has
the
a
fucking-
mind of its own.
Yes, they just spread
It's not
conspiracy.
that you can't set up the app properly. It's that it has a mind of its own. Okay.
Yeah. So we can't. If you have a Nest, by the way, throw it in the garbage. It's garbage. Get an old school analog thermometer where you just slide the bitch down, right, and then you slide the bitch up. Who cares? When you leave home, you just have to remember every day to like turn it off. Like, come on, dude. Like, let's just resort to what we had to do before. It's fine.
So I'll keep going.
Yeah.
It could sense when you're walking, and if you're in a room and it's below a certain temperature, it'll kick on. Like, what the hell? I don't want it to have that power.
You shouldn't have got that. It has
shit.
power.
I don't think he makes a lot of the decisions in his house for obvious reasons.
Ah, right. Yeah. Makes sense.
Talking to people about radio. Fun.
Maybe I should speed it up.
Yeah, sure.
Here, we'll go 1 through 5.
By the way, this radar, this is a 10-hour stream. It rotates for 10 hours,
maybe?
just in case you're wondering.
We do. It's mostly broadcast.
Who's he talking?
I'm being
Arwin?
handed a cup of coffee. Oh, amazing how you can live without life necessities like heat when you've got life's luxuries like a really nice cup of coffee.
Yeah, I kind of wonder, how did they used to get...
Don't think they had really nice coffee machines back in the day, Neil.
No, I'm talking about with no heat.
I did it what?
What the heck? When they had no heat. Before heaters came, before electric heating, and you get a nice warm apartment or house. What did they do previous to that? Just bundle up? How did they stay warm?
Fire.
I don't know, Neil. Maybe they rubbed themselves against things really, really vigorously.
No, sorry.
Boy, we're spoiled, aren't we?
Yeah, all of my problems are first world problems, Neil. Absolutely.
What a prick.
Should I feel bad about that?
No.
No, I mean living in a place where we have these luxuries. I mean, I didn't choose where to be born.
As long as you keep things in perspective, but I've said this many times because I've seen it with my own eyes. Everybody at every economic scale, at every step, has almost identical concerns. You're like, yeah, but you're worried about heating your pool. How is that a stressful problem? Like, well, because my pool isn't heated. I wasn't asking to be rich and have a pool, but I am, and my pool's not heated, and I'm annoyed with the electrician who just can't get it to work. I'm worried that he's flooded all the cables underneath the pool.
Oh, Jesus, maybe I went a little too far back.
To fix his stupid mistake. You're like, yeah, but you're worried about your pool. I can't heat my flat. You know, it's like, yeah, but you're still worried about.
It's right after this,
It's
anyway.
a different scale.
Okay, hold on. There's people saying that they can't hear.
Turn up
I got the-
see if you got it all the way up.
Yeah.
It's a bit lower, but I can hear.
Yeah, I think it's the stream quality. I don't think it's my end. It's just I've got it at max right now. If anybody can't turn it up, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about it.
Go on.
Some people are probably worried about what they're going to eat for their next meal.
Yeah. Enter Arwin. Notice how everybody's gotten quiet.
A little bit chilly.
Can you pause it for a sec, Raj, just so I can set the clip up?
The freak is Arwin and Master B saying hello for.
So this is an Oakley stream. It's a 10-hour compilation, or not compilation, marathon stream, like Toon's done before, many other creators have done before. This is him. It's basically a round table of him and his acolytes, just chit-chatting about whatever the fuck. And some of the things that got brought up apparently were Arwin and the fact that he has a trigger finger that that he's not well received in the FED community, aka the Nathan Oakland community. He's not been well received. He's been he's a moderator, right? And he's getting a little bit of a trigger finger, and people aren't happy with it. And Arwen will shortly, and as soon as we press play here, Arwen's going to come in to White Knight for himself and basically plead his case with Oakley about the fact that he's been doing everything right and he doesn't know blah 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 whatever. Like, I think that's the clip you're setting up, Roger. But like that's kind of the mood. Is like it's just a 10-hour stream of them just sitting around talking, shooting the shit. Basically, this was ages ago, but this is something that happened.
This was January 11th, 2024.
Okay. So yeah, like almost 2 years ago now. I guess.
Almost 2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll keep going with it.
Cool.
You know what? I'm gonna deal with this shit. Deal with it my way.
Get him, Neil.
Deal with what? What
Fucking
he's doing
scrappy.
Sounds like you're making something to deal with.
See, right now he's
Well,
annoyed
we'll find out.
that Arwen's even coming back.
So now he's back in Master B. Now he's back in the show, and no consequences whatsoever. So Arwen's got free reign. I see.
That's not what I meant to send to Brian.
Now he wants to join the panel. I'm freaking out of here. See you later.
Right?
There we go. Copy joining.
You think he leaves?
Not a fucking chance.
Missed something. Why are you leaving, Neil?
Arwen comes in unchecked. I'm out of here for good.
Unchecked.
For good.
Joe Pesci's out, bro.
I'm done. I'm
It's an
done.
apology. I kind of do too.
Now you don't come in. You don't let him in until the whole freaking panel's here. Well, you know what? You do what you want.
Tell him.
Dokie.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, there's a lot of implications about what he said and things he said about the panel that he needs to apologize for, in my opinion. So I don't know. I'm not really against him coming in. It'd be awkward. You know what I mean?
Keep in mind, he did that stream where he said he was going to crush Nathan's skull on the concrete.
He sure did.
On
Yeah,
the curb.
sure did.
So, yeah.
I don't know specifically what he said because I haven't been watching or listening, but
That's
obviously
bullshit.
I've heard on the grapevine.
Grapevine, my ass.
Well, Adam is here, but Adam's busy. Needs to hear Chocolate. Needs to hear Brian. He knows where I stand. You don't need to hear me.
Yeah, but you're going to tell him anyways, aren't you? What the fuck? I thought I was on my premium account. I apologize.
You're not ready for it.
You're not ready for
this
it.
isn't a premium. No, dude. I thought I put this under my 6 account
It'd be
umbrella.
nice if we could get Flatsoid on
It's
a
all
bit more often.
No, it's annoying. I feel grimy.
Some of his arguments just need
Fucking
sharpening up a
hate
little bit, if you
ads.
ask me. What do you think? You watch Flatsoid?
See, and that. See, you'd have to really know the Lord and know that was a fucking dig. He knows Arwen can hear him, and he knows Arwen can't stand Flatsoid. Fucking hate. They hate each other, right? So that's why Oakley's mentioning, we should have Flatsoid on more often.
Fucking.
Oh, that developed a really good conversation. I'm glad I brought him up.
Sorry, Nathan. I heard what you were saying. I haven't in a while. No.
Why is there so much dead air?
I keep on having to step away and miss parts of the conversation. Sorry if you're talking to me.
I promise
Sorry,
that stops as soon as a certain someone says hello.
I can tell you why. And
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here. We're here. Good morning, Nathan.
Recess.
Morning.
Hello.
It's because of the fucking radar, dude. It distracts you. Like you're looking at the center of it. This literally happens the
Is
entire
everybody just
stream.
joining in
It's
now?
so goddamn annoying.
Yeah.
Is the show just start now?
No, the show just started ages ago. I did a members only stream.
I thought I seen the Hangouts, but when I clicked to join, it didn't show anybody in there.
Really? You sure?
Yeah, it was just like an empty link.
No, there's people in there.
I seen you do.
Okay.
There he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Yeah, I couldn't get in. The G Plus link is not like I was added back to Master P, but I don't have any history of. It's all gone, so I don't see anything in there except now Neil's message. So I'm just joining through here, and apparently, a giant shockwave is somehow caused by what happened, and I really want to apologize. I tried to apologize yesterday to Neil in chat, and he literally refused my apology.
Well, I did not.
So-
I'll stop lying. I said I accept your
Oh, stop-
apology,
what?
but you
Stop
threw a
lying.
caveat in there.
Look who's lying, bro.
All right,
I
fellas.
threw a
All right,
caveat
fellas.
and said
All
I'm
right,
going
fellas.
after your subscribers,
All right,
which I'm
fellas.
not.
There
All
were
right.
people in the chat.
Siblings are having an argument.
That is a power struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
As a witness, I did apologize to you
And I
unconditionally.
said I
You
accept.
just refused
And I have
it.
a witness.
Yeah, well, that's cute. I apologize to you. I find this troublesome enough as it is. Okay?
I said I accept.
And you
Owen.
are literally just
Hold
doing
on a
these
second.
things.
I don't say.
Stop
Daily,
it. Just leave me alone. I want to be
Yeah,
able
no
to
one
just
bothers.
watch
See, here we go.
FTV
You say you
with all
apologize
these
and say stop
trolls
and leave you
literally
alone.
mocking
And I
me
accepted your
nonstop.
freaking
They're
apology
literally
yesterday.
nonstop mocking me.
They're
talking to each other.
They're in the chat. Everybody can see it. They're nonstop mocking me. And that's very frustrating. I'm sorry that I timed some of them out. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm doing shit. I'm very sorry.
The roboting
on
makes
Thursday?
it perfect.
Poor fuck.
Yeah, that was his
We're
end.
mocking you
That's on
for-
the recording.
Yeah.
Arwen?
They're mocking me for all
Thank
kinds
you for
of
the
things. They're calling
apology.
me gay. They're calling me baldy. They're the whole troll shit. And it's never ending, and nobody else does anything about it. Yeah, nobody else is doing anything about it in the chat for weeks. It's
gotta fend for
nonstop
himself.
bullying, and I'm fucking sick of seeing that
No
shit.
swearing, please.
I'm sorry for the swearing, but I'm sick of it. Like, why? You don't even see it. You're not even seeing it.
Owen, give me 1 second to speak, Owen. I accepted your apology yesterday. I'd seen that you threw a caveat and said, stop going after the people that follow you. And I asked you, who? Who am I going after? When a Duperpoon says something
Duperpoons,
stupid, I'm
and
going to
then-
time him out.
For 24
Owen.
hours for just having a conversation?
And
Did it pause?
did you get a freeze there, Raj?
Owen, that's my business. I'm a moderator. Nathan can take my wrench, not you. Dupe has been here
So
long
you're
enough.
okay with that, Nathan?
He says something. So, Owen, you're going to come. You want to come back to play chat police again, right? This is how this whole
No,
thing
I don't
started.
wanna come
Owen,
back to play
mind your
chat police.
Owen, mind your business. You moderate how you feel.
Thank
You
you.
need to moderate. And stop trying to protect your little clan
you
there.
guys just talk to each other.
So you didn't come in to apologize. You don't like the way things are being done here.
Did somebody say pause?
No.
No. We're listening to Joe Pesci on his rant. He sounds just like Joe Pesci, dude.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin got one over on him again.
I would say that if I have any influence over you as an individual at all, please don't take any argument you have with Arwen to ad homs or bullying. That's
So where?
unnecessary.
You're talking to me?
No, Neil. No, I
Oh,
was talking
people in
to.
general.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you just like I told Nathan. And you have to understand, there's people out there that follow Nathan and love his show. When they hear the things that were said, it's going to make them angry, as it should, as it made me angry. And if it would have been vice versa and done to you, it would have made me angry as well. If someone turned around and just started saying the nonsense you were saying, or she got yelled at. These are the consequences that follow.
Oh, the consequences is that it's over forever. I just have to go and I can't come back now. I can't even apologize.
Well, that's what you said. You said
What if
it
you
was
can
over.
create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix,
No.
you can't.
I don't care.
No, that's not what I said. It's not what I said. I've accepted your
I'm trying
apology.
to
I'm
apologize,
just
but
trying
nothing I do is good enough for you.
But, when I said I accept your apology, I'm trying to let you know about other people. Now you apologize. That's fine.
Other people.
Who are the people that you're saying are bullying you?
You, and I think Paula also.
Hey. Oh, me and Paula, we're bullying you, Owen? Really? Really? Yeah. When I sent the message on your show, when it first started, I waited 3 days, and I said, Owen, why don't you just apologize to Nathan and come back? You flipped the freak out on me. You want me to play the things you said? Call me a dirty liar?
I was still freaking angry. I remember what I said, okay? Yeah, I was still angry. Maybe if somebody's going berserk, don't get in their fucking face.
You weren't going berserk. We were having a normal conversation. But I know what this show means to you.
Yeah, you heard that too, Oakley. No
And then,
swearing,
Oakley,
please.
can you stop swearing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's sedated during this show or whatever, but he just sounds very happy and carefree.
Well,
earlier when he said "okie dokie."
He gets a kick out of them fighting over Oakley's love.
Yeah,
You got Swallow in the house. I'll see.
Very true.
You literally rolled in my chat and started complaining. Non-stop.
No, we were talking.
When I'm like still just trying to be chill.
You don't even know. That's a lie. And I
you
can
never
prove
even
it.
come to my show. You only come in my chat to complain and yell at me.
Oh, and I came in one time and you kicked me out. It was an hour into the show. We were talking about the Italians and the Roman Empire. An hour into the show. I mentioned it to you.
To do with you.
And you flipped out. And you said that I said it was an insult that you gave me money. That's not the insult. The insult is throwing it up in my face.
What do you mean throwing it up in your face?
You threw it up in my face. You said, Neil, I donated to your campaign. Why don't you donate to mine? See, you forget all the things you say, Arwin, but I don't, and people don't. You want to just roll back in like everything's peachy cream.
I don't get it.
I forgive you.
I just don't get what is the issue here.
Oh, if you don't get it, Arwin, then you ain't never going to get it.
Post it, Roger.
You ain't never gonna get it.
You ain't never gonna get
Icy Spin says for $2, Joe Pesci is angry.
He's
very
so
angry.
mad. It's like you burn his hand on a fucking hot doorknob and he's turning it or something. Yeah.
He's allowed to.
He just got his fucking head sprayed, hairsprayed, flamethrower.
He's about to assassinate that kid.
You little blonde bastard.
Listen, next week I gotta start. I gotta start the Home Alone trilogy next week. All right. Can we get some F's in the chat for Home Alone trilogy started next week?
F for like what? Fail?
For finally for the
Oh, okay.
season. I have no idea.
Sorry, those movies.
I think fail is the actual. Yeah, we got some swallow F's. That's fair.
Very nice.
All right.
Well, I'm not getting it. I really don't. You know, you don't have a right to be in my chat in the first place at all. You're not a part of my show. Okay?
Oh,
so
I came on
I
4
feel
days
like
after
kicking somebody
you
out
stormed
because I
off.
don't like their tone. I do. And I'm sorry that I really hurt you, apparently. But I mean, I needed some time for myself. I took some time for myself. It took over a month. And I needed that because I was literally exploding. I've been having serious mental issues in the last month, but especially in the last week. It's been freaking nightmarish. Yeah. And you're just pushing and pushing and pushing. It's driving me up the walls.
Owen, you're out of your freaking mind.
I have
pushing.
I
You
have a
come in.
condition
You
here.
come in. Holy shit, Owen. I came on your show one time a month ago, and that's it. You've been coming into Nathan's chats.
Yeah. Oh, what? I'm not
the hell are you
allowed to
talking
be
about?
in the chats? Nathan, I'm
So
not
nobody's
allowed to be in
following
the
you?
chat.
Holy shit,
I'm not allowed
Owen.
to be in the
Nobody's
chat. I
chasing
can't
you.
talk to other people in the chat.
I
Just
will
follow the show.
find
Just
every
watch what's
freaking
going on.
show and show you where I responded to you. The things you said to Tourette, making fun of him because he's an Indian, making fun of his accent. You hate that guy too. You're leaving a trail behind, bro.
What the hell
A trail
are you
of
talking
blood
about?
leaving behind.
I never made fun of his accent. I never even made fun of him at all.
Well, according to him,
Arwen's done it so many
if
times.
anyone wants to insult the Tarot for whatever reason, I stand behind that. 100%. Harnold says for $2, thank you so much. Neil and D-Man should start a derp mafia.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Yeah, but they would get caught in the like very first crime. It wouldn't be very successful.
I don't know if any got any snot cave subscribers here, but if I do, pay attention to that channel this week. There is a video dropping specifically to the person you just mentioned and said it was okay to insult. So I'm going to take you up on that offer big time.
Actually treated him
Hold on,
quite
can you just step in for a
serious,
second,
and
Neil?
then one day
Neil.
he just went nuts on me. Okay, I've
did
never made fun of him ever.
Arwin, so that guy did actually contact me expressly and specifically about you taking the mick out of him being Indian, and he was like, it got so
I did
egregious
not.
that he mentioned it and then timed you out or you banned him or something along those lines, and I had to unban him. So that took up 20 minutes or so of me finding out where his. No, it took 2 days because he had to send me his account because he had no videos for me to track him down. So he had to send me a direct inquiry email, eventually found him, I tracked him down and unbanned him after he'd explained, because I'm not just going to unban people even if they're a familiar name. So I had to get the full backstory from him.
Why?
About that was his story to me. I haven't confirmed it. I don't know, right? But he was basically.
Did you hear that? He asked him, like, why did you have to go get the full backstory? Like, why? Like, he wanted to fucking know.
Was what Neil's just put to you.
It's crazy.
That's not something you've done on my show in my chat. That's just what he explained happened as a precursor to you banning him in my chat. So that's what I understand from him when he contacted me personally about it. Also, yesterday you timed somebody out that was chatting away with Paula, and she's very annoyed, let's just put it, because apparently you'd already been told not to do that with that specific person. Now, further to that, you're saying that person was bullying you? Is that the case? The person that you timed out yesterday?
Yeah. He was talking shit about me again, like every time I show up. I roll in a chat and like suddenly 3 people just pop up and talk, oh, there's Baldy Win. Oh, there's the fag again. That sort of shit. They do it, okay? They talk snidey about me all the time. Paula just freaking loves it. Loves him.
No,
Yeah,
she
that's
does
happening.
not. You
Yes, she
misrepresented her.
does. He's friends with all of those people that literally talk shit about me all the time, everywhere.
So you're saying he was calling you names? Because I went back and scrolled through the chat and didn't see that. And I unchecked all of the banned messages that got removed, looked and read at them all. I didn't see that.
Well, I did.
Ooh. He went back and he checked. Yeah. And then Arwen got all quiet for a minute. Well, I saw him. Like Nathan just told you, he went back and looked. As the channel owner or manager, I don't know how he's set up, he would be able to see all that shit more so than a moderator would, even though all mods see deleted messages. So just got busted. But he keeps lying.
Did you see?
Just talking snidey about me again. As I said,
Hey,
just
Arwen.
using the words,
May I-
indirectly talking about me. I mean, you might not see that. They know what they're saying. I recognize that. Yeah, it's the troll lingo. And they love
So
it.
Nathan's not going to recognize it. Are you kidding me, Arwen? So you're telling me Nathan is not going to be able to see an insult directed towards you? I don't think so, Arwen. I think Nathan is
I'm
very
not finding
capable
anybody.
of reading
Oh my
through.
God, Neil. Why are you treating this like this is some kind of
Get
military
off of
court?
Oakland's lap right now.
Pushing us all the
It's not a
time.
military court, but kangaroo court is what you're now facing, Arwen, whether you like it or not. I haven't instigated it. You joined.
Well,
Okay.
may I
Well, I'm not
add
finding
up
anybody
Arwen and
out
say
anymore.
that
Okay, I'll just leave them do that. They're already doing it all the time, and everybody seems to love it. Okay, I'm not touching any wrench activity anymore. I'll just go away. I've already managed to actually just block them from the site, like without the wrench, so that I just don't have to see them anymore. Because every time I speak up to say like, "Hey, hello, Richard G. Hey, Blue Pill Evolution," they always get in there and get whiny about me, and I'm so sick of seeing that. And I'm sick. I feel sick that that's normal now.
You have to ignore that, Arvin. Like, you can't let that get you that much.
No, it does. Sometimes it just does. I'm not that
I know, dude,
calm all the time.
But that's the problem,
It just makes me
They know.
They complain
Yeah, but they
more
know.
about me than they complain about Nathan or anything.
Yeah, they know. They know, Arvin. You're like, you put yourself over there, like, super vulnerable like that, and then they know what bothers you, and they're gonna keep doing it. You have to, grow out
I
of
have
it.
to stop being
Ignore it.
vulnerable. Really? The
I'm
thing
just
that I was
saying-
born with my entire life.
No,
I just have to
no,
stop being
dude. But
that.
I know, but then you have to stop like going to chat and reading that and then getting into it with people. Because that's what people are mean.
Now, because I blocked them.
Hold on. Don't derail it. Let me ask you a question, Owen. You think everything's peachy cream with everybody on the panel? Just answer my question. I forgive you. You apologize to me. I forgive you. I understand you're angry, but I'm just trying to make you understand something.
Yeah,
And you're
everyone's
not getting
really angry and hurt. I know. I want to apologize. I'm so sorry that I'm such a freaking monster. Yeah, and I am a monster. I'm a monster. And sometimes you say monster.
Those are always the best apologies when you say you're sorry and then immediately make yourself the victim in the situation.
Yes, that's how you apologize.
Classic narcissist.
Yep.
That's how everyone apologizes. Right?
What's that?
That's how everyone apologizes, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but fuck you.
Yeah, but it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
I love that.
Angry, and you can never let me finish talking ever, can you?
Owen, because you're making it about you. You're crying. Stop your crying. You did enough of that. All right? You did enough of that. Take responsibility for yourself and your actions.
What am I supposed to do? I'm apologizing. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Can you stop swearing?
If that's an apology, Owen, I don't want it.
It's just so great. I mean, he really hasn't said much during this whole conversation other than to say he got a few emails from somebody about what Arwen was saying, and then just stop swearing. Stop swearing.
Goodbye. Have a good one. Do what you want to do. It's Nathan's show, not mine.
You may have, you're in a cycle right now where your own mindset is causing you a lot of trouble. I just try to calm down.
I am very hard like this.
What the fuck is that?
It's not a great word.
Okay. Oakley's got somebody on the panel who, I guess, cares for children who are young.
Right.
And instead of playing with them, is on FED's channel every fucking day while they run around mad in the house. So that's what you're hearing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Great parenting.
Yeah, platter babysitting. That's what you get.
It's also great audio control because you can't mute your fucking mic when you're not talking. Everybody has to hear your kids being ignored. It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
All we got was children in the background.
Sorry about that.
Why not screaming going on?
Yeah, sorry about that. The screaming isn't making it easier, is it? But yeah, Arwen, we missed you having you around. We like you. You know, we just thought some of the stuff you said was pretty hurtful, and I appreciate you apologizing. You know, that means a lot to me, and I'm glad you did it publicly.
So
That's cool.
sorry
Thank
that
you.
I never realized it was that hurtful. I was just so angry and I felt so bullied that I had to go. I had to go and I couldn't come back.
I felt so bullied.
It was a tipping point for me. What happened? It went over the edge, and I just thought like I have to break here and just go do my own thing, and I have, and it's going fine. Okay, I never I also lost all contact with all of you, and you don't, none of you even talk back to me over Skype. So like, I don't know what the hell's going on with you. I don't know about your feelings. I'm so sorry I hurt your feelings, but I'm just trying to explain. I was beside myself with rage. So.
Right, and we try to give you space to come to these realizations on your own because we didn't want to exacerbate it and make it worse because that's all it seemed that was happening.
This way it has not actually been better, has it?
Owen, that's why I came in a few days after, because I know what flat earth debate means to you. And don't tell me you don't. I know how much you like this show. That's the only reason I said, why don't you just apologize and come back? It may have been when you were still angry, if that's what you want to say. Fine, if I poked the bear, but I did not intentionally do that. But I know what this show means to you. And to just stay away from it, this is the end result. You're going to get yourself into a frenzy, and then this is what's going to happen. Now, I forgive you. Fine.
Well, thanks. But to be fair,
pause it
my
for a
heart was
second
also
because
broken
I
when that all
have
happened.
a super chat that I don't want to forget. Specs said for $2 Australian, what a lovely peaceful community they have there. Isn't it? Isn't it just the best?
It's the best.
Yeah, I can't understand why he even left in the first place. It's they treat each other so well.
Ah,
I mean, Oakley's never lost a panel member, has he?
no, right.
Oh,
Or a friend, or yeah.
yeah. We haven't heard.
How much longer did you have planned for this clip?
This actually goes for another hour or so.
Oh boy, no.
But we don't have to do the whole thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
in
that's fine.
fact,
I just
I think we'll do the final thoughts now, because oh boy, it's been way too much, Arwen.
Okay.
Holy cow, he is something.
There's a lot to him. I mean,
Oh boy.
well, I'll wait for final thoughts.
Yeah, here we are. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, someone that's new to the Arwen community, quote unquote. I'm not the best person to actually lay out everything, but from what I've gathered, he is a very small. He's a small streamer with aspirations. He has dreams of being a big streamer, and flat Earth is something that he's very passionate about. But he also has kind of the gamut of other sort of ideas, and he's looking for somebody that wants to hear what he has to say. He's that's a struggle inside of him, really, is for someone to actually connect with him on a base level, and he's not finding that, and he's on the search for it. Though he won't give up until he finds somebody that will connect with him. And it's been 10 years. It's been a full decade, right? 2,500 plus on the live streams for the Flat Earth daily show, as it were, the Daily Bird. And I mean, the tide has collapsed on him 100 times. He just ignores it and he keeps moving on. I thought it would be great resume material for a real job, but he's headstrong and he's working through it. And I think Roger's put quite a bit of effort into preparing these clips, and I appreciate that, Roger. Like, it's really helped kind of lay out a little bit more about how complex this simple individual really is. As much as that makes sense. But yeah, I appreciate it. And I always enjoy joining the panel, and thank you, Max, for hosting.
All right, thank you so much. Mac, final thoughts.
Yeah, sorry. If you watch Arwen, it's a sport really for me now. It's just entertainment to see which way he's going to spiral next, because he'll choose a topic. He's got no idea what he's going to say about the topic, and then he'll just throw in words he thinks fit and will impress people, and then nobody will join in, and then he'll just spiral and keep going for about 20 minutes on the same topic, and it's entertaining.
He is sometimes, but then also he's so vile that it gets to a point where it's like, no, enough. Yeah, he's a conundrum. And finally, Roger, thank you so much for everything. Final thoughts.
No problem, Max. You know me. I love these things. I hope we get to do another one in the near future. I got other stories. I could do these for years and never run out of content. He's the gift that keeps giving. Like, just when you think you've heard him say it all, white supremacy,
yeah.
good.
Yes.
Yes. I guess my final thoughts on this episode. Like I said, you can see a whole story arc there. I never really got into, because I forgot to, how he ended up being a panel member. No one invited him. He just kind of kept showing up and hung around. So that's how he, started, and as we all just witnessed how it ended. But I mean, there was quite a bit in the middle. He, sorry, bless you. He tried to create this character called Baldwin, and what he would do with it is just annoy everybody on the FED panel, and I think that really served to his detriment. Maybe in the beginning he got a couple of laughs, but like as any joke that you keep telling, it gets fucking old. And that in itself is what his show is, but he hasn't seen that yet. It's old, it's tired, it's a record player hitting the same scratch and starting in the same place every single day. And I find it fascinating.
Thank you so much, Roger. Isa, any final thoughts?
I think this is an interesting character. This is my, I guess, second or third encounter with this character, and we didn't hear about the crossbow today, so that was interesting. I think that this character definitely probably needs some therapy.
All the therapy.
I'm on my route of becoming a licensed therapist, so I can offer my services if he's interested.
You don't think he would?
He's not. No. Fuck off. Fuck off, Isa.
Yeah, he's the kind of person that wouldn't get help. My first interaction with Arwin was like, "Oh, hey, Arwin, big fan," and the first thing he told me was, "Oh, then you can send me $50 on PayPal."
Yeah,
that's a very weird thing to say to someone who's telling you, "Hey, big fan."
I've got some interesting Raichi lore to play us off. I know that we've all done our rounds, but it might be a good teaser maybe for next time. Roger and I were talking earlier today, and Raichi 50, who has since converted to a Glober, has a little bit of a past with Arwen, and it's kind of interesting. So it's like a minute 56 seconds. You can close it out if you want to. Maybe we can.
Yeah, we can leave it for the next one. Yeah,
it's a good teaser for sure. It's a good we can get it to
it. It's okay. I need to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Everyone over here on the panel and over there. Before we go, make sure to do the social things, like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, yes, the corner of your seat, and yell, subscribe to Yerba Mate Talks. And that way we can share that up for the channel. Tomorrow it's Tuesday, so probably won't do anything. There is a debate scheduled for the 12th on MDD with, I think it's Raquel Wilson. Let me check. 1 second. Yes, it is actually Raquel Wilson, and it looks like the debate coach woman from DebateCon that wanted to ask a question to Raquel. I think it's that lady. I guess should be interesting. And with that, we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Have a great night.
Yeah, thank you, man.